What up? What happened, dude?
I think it was the PlayStation. I had to like reboot the whole PlayStation and everything, and I think the issue is
Now
with the
my
PlayStation.
now my game froze.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Dead serious and frozen.
yeah. I think you crashed because it said you left the game.
Yeah.
Hey Panda, are you connected by LAN cable, like a PS4?
No, I'm connected via um, the wireless router. But I did a connection test, and I'm getting well over 100 megabits a second. So it's not that.
Do you think it's me and my shitty connection?
No, because you're just in a party chat.
Just fine, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can all just kick it as orbs. It'll be easier that way. You'd still be able to see my base, though, wouldn't you? If we flew to that location, Remus?
I don't know.
I was just at your other base, and it loaded fine for me.
Okay.
Although the other one on this planet, Peaceful Gamer in the chat says, "Hey Panda, what's going on, Peaceful Gamer? We got Hidden and Remus in the party chat, so thanks for stopping by, and hopefully this stream doesn't collapse on us."
Well, I'm joining right now. So
I'm seeing I'm seeing laser
yeah,
beams, so we're not
I
orbs.
saw that too.
I was digging my way out from underground because I fell through the ground again.
You fall through the ground a lot, which is weird.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna go to that next base that I've got on this planet. I just showed Remus that underwater cave.
Oh yeah, I love that little area.
Yeah.
You really changed this spot up quite a bit.
Yeah. I wasn't happy with the other one. They kind of blocked that entrance. Like, look at that view right there at the entrance. It looks pretty sick. Like, all those buildings were kind of blocking all that.
Right. Looks like a big giant
Oh,
lodge. We got Sandarin Pillay in the chat. Says, "What's up, Panda? What's going on, Sandarin? Welcome back to Hidden Panda Show." We've actually got we've got Hidden today. As a matter of fact, the rare you know, co-host.
so, you guys are not in here.
We're not in your lobby.
Well, I mean, like, I thought, like, I'd show up and you guys would be orbs, but nobody's here.
Me and Remus are here.
Right, but I'm also here, but do you guys see me?
I do not see you.
I'll send you an invite
Right.
just in case. Yeah, it only shows me and Remus in the lobby. Nope, because both of us we're fine where we are. So I'll just join on the one that I just sent you. Hopefully that fixes it. I'm gonna go back in the underwater part. I haven't seen that in a long time. Peaceful Gamer says, "Can we send some good vibes for Cobra via the YouTubes?" That's right. Cobra got in a car accident. He wasn't going to be doing his subcast
Wait,
tonight.
what?
Yeah, Cobra's
Is
been
he
in
okay?
I think so. He said that they've been in a severe car accident. I guess him and the family. Yeah, no subcast tonight. So, big shout out to Cobra TV. Hope everybody's okay. Hope no one's injured.
Holy shit.
And keep us updated, Cobra, if you happen to
Yeah,
come
please.
across this stream, man. For real.
Or anybody that knows, like, keep us updated.
Like,
That's
real talk.
helpful.
Like, can we get a hashtag Cobra in the chat right now? Like, seriously.
Hashtag Cobra right now. Can we just get a moment of silence for a second? Alright.
We've got John Hall in the chat. John Hall says, "What's up? What's going on, John?" Sanderin says, "Hey, hidden," with a big fat exclamation mark. And
What up, Sandra?
Sanderin says, "I'm just playing Skyrim as a Spartan until I get Red Dead Redemption 2." There you go.
That's what I'm talking about, Sandra, and I'm waiting too, dude. Counting the hours down. I think we're at 8.
Exactly. So let's the topic of the day. Let's resume the conversation from before, as best we can, at least before the stream friggin' dies again. But No Man's Sky Abyss. So I was just on Twitter, okay, and this got me really excited while I was waiting for my PlayStation to restart. Sean Murray responded to a tweet. Might have been Peaceful Gamer's tweet, actually. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Peaceful Gamer. But Sean Murray responded to a tweet with a screenshot from the movie The Abyss, with his head as the head of the aliens that they encounter in the game. So I'm thinking that's a hint from Papa Murray that basically this Abyss update is probably going to be an underwater biome update. So,
dude,
Peaceful Gamer says, "LOL, yeah, that was on Reddit." So, or that was from Reddit, says Sanderin. So, yeah, are you guys taking that as a hint that like this is going to be an underwater sort of a biome enhancement? I mean, me and Remus and Hidden all are in agreement here that this is predominantly going to be an underwater biome thing. So, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting as well. It's the one part of the game that and caves that are eerie, that have an eerie presence to them, and that haven't really been overhauled a whole lot to make room for exploration. So we can explore space, we can explore the planets, but we don't have a lot of the ability to explore the planet's interior. And I think that's what this update is going to really focus on. What are your thoughts, Hidden and Remus?
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna see deeper oceans. I'm hoping for maybe crazy creatures that are lurking down there. Like that would be really cool. I don't know what I mean. Just because they say that this is Abyss, we always get that and then some. So like, what else is the and then some coming to the game? Like, is this when we're finally getting ship customization coming along with this as well? Like,
right, because
we're gonna see those new vehicles that we
let's not forget that this is the first titled update since No Man's Sky Next. And what did we get with No Man's Sky Next? Third-person perspective, customizable character models, unlimited base building, multiplayer. I mean, this isn't some small update like they're making it sound like on their website. They took the time to make this a named update. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe it's just a themed update for the holiday season, for the Halloween season. But I'm thinking that this is bigger than I think that we understand. And I agree with you on that, Hidden.
Right, like they're only telling you that this is called the Abyss, but it's not just gonna be like one submarine and then some underwater change and then that's the update. Like there's gonna be a slew of stuff that comes along with this update. That's what I'm curious about.
Exactly.
It's just general.
We need to take a
changes we're talking about here.
Hidden. We need to take a moment to usher in a guest, a very special guest to the channel that has been here since who's in the chat. Can you guess who that is, Hidden?
Dave Langer?
No. Here's a hint. Here's a hint. You squeeze this.
The gaming lime, dude.
Yes, dude. Gaming Lime is in the chat right now.
Gaming Lime, what is up, buddy? It's been so long since I've talked to Gaming Lime. What's up, bro?
Heck yeah,
but Dave Langer is also another person, though.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Not to count him out.
Dave Langer, the legend. And speaking of Dave Langer, he says, well, plus in the old lore, it seems like the Abyss is basically an underwater Atlas villain type thing. Ooh, that's juicy. Gaming Lime says, and yeah, the update is definitely bigger, a bigger underwater update. So So it seems like everybody's sort of catching on to the underwater theme here. I think we're all on the same page. Sanderin says, I think water textures are going to be at least improved, and the oceans are going to be
Yes.
more dangerous and interesting. That's what we need. Hidden has said that for a very long time. That one of the things the game has always been missing is a sense of impending danger. There's just not enough conflict, and that would be a good opportunity for that. And I think it plays into the eerie aspect that they're trying to create. The deeper you go, the darker it becomes, the harder it is to see, and there might be some scary things down there for us to encounter, and
Okay, but not only
that's
that, bro,
exciting.
but let's think about that. If the oceans are that much deeper and darker and scarier, imagine building a base down there, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be gnarly. And then we've got peaceful game. Well, I don't know if you guys tuned into Gaming Mike's stream the other day. It might have been yesterday or the day before. He's doing like an abyss prep where he's sort of like playing around with underwater base building and stuff like that. And that was a great stream. I think that everybody's sort of on this underwater idea here. Peaceful Gamer says Stranger Things similarity has me thinking of the Upside Down, um, which could be a reference to ocean expansion. So I haven't been watching Stranger Things, and I think I understand the reference, but not totally. But I think I follow you
Okay,
on that one.
I do watch Stranger Things, and I think they're onto something.
Okay, so peaceful gamer. It seems like you and Hidden are on the same wavelength there. And Dave Langer says, and then some could all be good crafting stuff. Yeah, there could be more. Oh snap! So check
I
this
would
out. We
like,
got.
hang on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'd like to point out somebody has joined, and that is Cuz Walt. What up, Cuz? What up, fam?
Cuz Walt in the chat. We got Dave Langer. We got Cuz Walt, Peaceful Gamer, the Gaming Line, and the one, the only Game Mode. Hi, Steve.
Wait,
And
what?
and we are your friends, kind sir.
TSS 958 Gaming. What's up? He's been here a lot,
He's back. He's back. He's got a channel of his own. Make sure you guys check that out.
right?
He
Go check
streams
that
pretty
out. Go
much
check it out.
anything and everything. Also, make sure you check out Game Mode if you haven't. But if you play No Man's Sky, you probably already subscribed to Game Mode, so you know what to do. It's free. Let's share that love, guys.
Right. So, you guys, let's go to this next base of mine.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
Yeah, man your ships. Let's go.
You know what? I bet the update is just gonna be they add in treading water, where you actually just keep your head on top of the water instead of just violently bobbing up and down. That's it.
Alright, so I'm on the way to the next location whenever you guys get there.
I mean, if they just take away the violent head bobbing when you try to surface from the water, then that'll be a good enough update.
And the horrible sound that goes along with that.
Yeah.
Come on, where's my ship? Is this a glitch right now?
It's Sean Murray fucking with you right now.
Dude, it totally is. I'm just gonna have to call it down the old-fashioned way. It was occupying a landing pad. I don't know why it's not there anymore, but whatever. It's all good. Where can I
Utilize the
set this
mating
thing?
pool of the ships.
Yep.
Here's my next question for everybody watching right now. What day do you think this update's coming? Is it going to be Monday? Is it going to be Friday? Typically, personally, I think it's going to be a Friday just because that's when we've seen updates drop for some reason. What's you guys' thoughts? Let me know down below.
He said it's next week, and it's in keeping with the theme of the season, basically, which obviously,
So it's
which is
gonna
Halloween.
be a
So
Halloween day.
it's either going to drop on Halloween, which I think is Wednesday. Yeah,
Oh, I'm not even sure.
I think Halloween is on Wednesday, and I think that's when it's going to drop. It's either going to drop on Sunday or it's going to drop on Wednesday. I don't know why I think that. I've got that's just my gut feeling. So
Huh.
Oh crap! You can-
Dave Langer agrees that it's going to drop on Halloween. Sanderin says, yeah, that's Wednesday. So yeah. Cuzwalt says, hi everyone, excited for the update. Crazy how dedicated Hello Games is to No Man's Sky. We all knew it. To see it, FN. Oh, fucking A, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, I mean, the level of dedication is unreal, and they don't want any more money from us, right? They just want people to play. And that's what's really important. I think that's needed in the gaming industry right now, because while developers are nickel and diming us and hitting us with loot boxes and DLC content to buy, which if it's good quality and it's a good game, I don't mind doing. But Hello Games, they took a different path. They're like, hey, we created this game. They've already spent their money. We're having fun with the community, making these updates and providing this content. Let's keep doing this, and let's keep doing this for free. And despite what you feel about launch, how can you hate on them for that? You can't,
Absolutely.
I love Hello Games. I love what these guys are doing, and I love what it means for the gaming industry as a whole. And
Yep.
what have we been saying on this channel all along, even through all the controversy? Sean Murray was going to unsink the Titanic. Ladies and gentlemen, did he not unsink the Titanic?
He did.
Exactly.
You might as well call him David Blaine. or Chris Angel, whichever you prefer.
Even though launch was a total dumpster fire, he took it and made something out of it and made a masterpiece. Well, not a masterpiece, but a good game.
Sandrian says
I would say that it's a masterpiece.
Sandrian says the 7th event could give us bigger clues to the abyss.
See, I haven't played it yet. I haven't done the community event.
I did. Well, it wants us to take a picture of a monolith, and I can't find a monolith at the moment.
Sanderin says, Dave Langer says, no, Chris Angel and David Blaine are frauds. So, like, not to compare them to those guys, because those guys were frauds. I get it. I could totally see it. But yeah. And Dave Langer's right, the next update and the release on Xbox One, that was a great cash infusion for Hello Games. And with Tencent WeGame as well in the Chinese market, I think they're going to be okay for a while, And as these updates come and the game improves and they add features, this is going to attract more players to the game. So I think that even though they're doing it for free, it is going to indirectly provide a revenue stream for Hello Games. So.
Right. Remus took my motorcycle out for a spin.
Coming in for a landing, guys.
I need more landing pads.
Game mode says Sean is Samson. I'm not understanding the reference, but I'll go with it. Gaming Lime says, I haven't, what did he say? I missed it. I haven't played No Man's Sky too much, unfortunately, been super busy. What are the community events like? They're like pretty goddamn cool. Gaming Lime, get on it, dude. What are you doing? Game mode says,
basically, that you do to get Quicksilver.
They're missions to get Quicksilver to buy unique items, exactly, Remus. But also, I think one way that they can improve them, and something I hope they do in the future, and I think Remus would probably agree with this, when you do the community events right now, it's community in the sense that everyone is in the same place doing the same thing.
Yes, it has nothing to do with the community. You don't work together. You just do it. And everybody
you guys
else
want my
does it.
opinion? You guys want my opinion?
What is it?
So I think that this first season was their first Tesco run, and I think they're just giving us easy stuff to see how everything goes. And then by the next season, and they start really getting on the ball, I think that's when we're going to see stuff change. Like, I think they're just doing the easiest possible, just kind of bullshit stuff. For one, to keep us busy while they're still working on stuff, but two, it's to really test out how everything's working. And then once everything is stable and good, that's when they'll probably put more work into the community events. That's just my 2 cents.
You might be right about that, and sort of like what me and Remus have been missing with this community event thing is, like, I want me and like Hidden and let's say Remus to go to the community event planet, and we have to collaborate to complete the objective together. It's just people from the community in the same place at the same time, but doing the objectives separately. And there needs to be more of a community focus and a multiplayer focus on completing it. You don't have to complete it as a multiplayer objective, but anyway.
Right.
And speaking about working together, do any of you have any oxygen I can borrow?
Oh yeah, I got you. Hidden while I'm sending that.
Chat. What's up, Josh?
What's going
What
on,
up, bro?
Josh Brown? No, I was gonna say if you could help keep up with the chat real quick and get caught up,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
am.
send Remus some oxygen here.
Okay. You should, after you do that, show people around on this base, see what they think. Showcase this base. This base is pretty cool. Base is my favorite, actually.
And there's so
Yeah,
much more potential for it.
in 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to leave because custom game night and stuff.
Yeah, no, dude, you're good.
Thanks, Panda.
Yep. Rather than send you oxygen, I sent you the capsules because it just will fully replenish it. Dave Langer says, "Yeah, I agree. Season 1 was just stress testing the events. Yeah, I think they're going to get more complex as time goes. I also want to
I
see
do.
I want to see more done with the Galactic Atlas website in particular. So
Dave Langer says they should also add a underwater attachment for multi-tool, like a harpoon type thing. That'd be cool.
that'd be really cool. Hidden, me and you were talking the other day about possibly how they might be adding things into the game where you have to try harder to survive, like eat and produce
Yeah. Can anyone
food.
else back that up for me? I don't remember where I seen it from, but somebody data mined a oven, and that it's looking like cooking is going to be a like a new survival element. Has anybody else heard that out there? And we got Sword in the chat. What's up, Sword? What's going on, bro?
By the way, Josh Brown, thank you for the compliment about the channel. That means a lot. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I did see that. Thank you, man.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, San says data mine about 4 weeks ago. So yeah, see, I told you. I would not be surprised if we have to eventually start cooking food and eating in No Man's Sky, which is, I think that'd be way cooler than just putting oxygen in my backpack.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I like the whole idea of okay, like frenium, for example, like being sort of like your one complete life support solution. But I need more because the game bills itself as a survival game, and for people who've been playing for 2 years, I mean, we don't feel like we're surviving, right? We have billions of
No.
units. We have everything fully upgraded exosuits. We need challenges. We need biomes and planets that are like friggin' difficult to live on. It makes it interesting to go there, and there could be some sort of like really rare resource that would encourage players to tough it out to try to obtain that resource.
Right. Um, Game Mode says that's an awesome base. Thanks, Game Mode. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, Hidden's been on a building spree lately.
Sword says play permadeath. Sword, weird. I don't know about Panda, but I'm not good at permadeath.
Oh, I didn't even try permadeath. I took a whack at survival and was like when I say more difficult, I mean I need to be doing more things to stay alive. I don't mean like I get a heat storm and I die in 30 seconds. I mean like
Right.
I want to feel like I'm out there. So
TSS says extreme planets? Question mark.
yeah, extreme planets, like crazy hard to live on planets.
Mm-hmm. Gravity Man 012 is joining our game.
I don't recognize it off top, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll give him a shot.
Game mode said I agree. It's got too easy. Dave Langer said permadeath is easy after the first 5 to 10 hours. Yeah, I mean, I would assume so. I mean, I've always liked the chill aspects of like No Man's Sky, but like now that we're 2 years in, it's like now I need a little bit more game out of it.
I've been saying it for the longest time. They need planet combat with like I want to shoot other shit besides robots and flying like machines. Like I want like a ship to land and it deploy troops out, and I'm having to shoot troops. Like that's what I want. I want danger to be on some planets that when you land, it's like hostile enemies are all over you.
Right.
Because that's how it would be. Let's see, let me catch back up. Sora says we need more stuff to grind for if it's just harder to survive. Peeps would quit playing, that's correct. Game mode says permadeath is great, but I think normal mode could be a bit harder. Something to get our death to. Slade, what up, dude?
Slade Braddock.
Planet combat like Destiny has to come at some point. Yes. Yes. But not on every planet. Like, well, wouldn't it be cool to like wipe out all the NPCs on this planet and then be able to call it yours?
I mean, not everybody wants this to be Call of Duty in space, right? There has to be an overwhelming sense of survival and exploration, but that should also be balanced with combat. And the combat should involve
I get attacked. We get attacked in space by pirates, right?
So you're wanting that on planets.
What's stopping the pirates from coming down and getting out of their ship and shooting at me? Like, what if I escape them and land on the planet, and then they come in right behind me, land, and they get out and start shooting? Like, that's not Call of Duty in space. That's just getting attacked.
I mean, I could definitely see that.
Combat. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
Slade Braddock says yes to all. By the way, for those that don't know, Slade is the one of the founders of Epic Pirates. He's also a founding member of the Free Delta Initiative hub that basically the FDI consists predominantly and preeminently of Epic Pirates, Hidden Panda Show, and the NMS Cafe, which is led by Lily Hop. And that it makes up the three founding communities of the FDI. We have other communities involved. One on PC that's being led by Quanta, called the Galactic Commerce Community, I think is what it's called. But we've got a few in there, and basically we're in the Delta. We don't have weird naming conventions and crazy rules. So if you guys just want to be in the Delta, want a community in the Delta to hang out with, check out Epic Pirates. Check out the NMS Cafe. You can find them on on Amino, as well as on Reddit and Gamepedia and stuff like that too. So yeah, make sure you give everybody a shout. Big shout out to Slade Braddock and Epic Pirates.
Dave Langer says, also if they attack you or not could have to do with your affinity with certain alien races. I like it.
That's true. It would give a reason to have a relationship with the different species. Also, I'd like to see the introduction, sort of like with Atlas Rises, of a new species. We got the Travelers in Atlas Rises, and they're all, you've got the cat type one, you've got the machine sort of like robot type ones, and then you've got like 3 or 4 different iterations of the Traveler aliens. And I would like to see more of that. It would make the universe feel lived in and occupied. Also, when you send your frigates out on missions and they go to like a certain star system, I want to see the aftermath of that. Like, let's say that your frigates go off to the Galactic Hub to discover some, new star system that's been undiscovered in their region of space. And one of the members of the Galactic Hub come across that star system, and it shows that that system was discovered and that it was mined for its resources by your fleet or something like that. That would be cool to see in-game evidence of what your fleet is doing out in the galaxy and stuff like that. If it doesn't already exist, I haven't seen evidence of that. But so many terrain glitches right now. Sandra says, I still want to see something like the idea I had before, where Exocraft being put to use on Extreme Planet. Yeah, I remember you talking about that actually. Where basically you could explore that planet without an exocraft because it was so dangerous, and I do like that idea. So for you guys that don't know, John Hall, he's legendary for discovering and building a farm on the Rainbow Sherbert planet in Atlas Rises, which everyone agreed, including Hello Games themselves, was the most beautiful planet in the Euclid galaxy. So
Wow.
he'll always
I'd
be a
love
legend
to
for that.
see you guys later.
See you later, Remus.
What?
John Hall says, rest in peace. Slade Braddock says, yes, needs to be tied to a faction. So I'm guessing your fleet, right? What do you guys think of the Pilgrim? Do you like driving that thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I was
I think it's
watching.
just something cool to like. It's kind of cool to have. You know what I mean?
Right, it's different. So it's new. You know, it's Oh, and I ran out of gas really quick. I
I
named
think,
mine
dude,
Gypsy
honestly,
Danger after Pacific Rim.
Gypsy Danger. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the
I
name of one of the robots from.
What I can't believe out of Next is the ability to A, build this big of a place, and B, have the ability to build wherever you want to, dude. Like, I don't know, that, I feel like that feature is kind of just like under the radar. Like, that feature is really awesome. The fact that we can just plan a base anywhere we want to now. Used to, remember, bro, you had to go around and fly those little, like see those little cylinders sitting on the ground?
Right, you had to find the pods.
And now you just slap down a base and just start building.
Well, what did I always say?
Ever ago.
Exactly. We always talked about how it needed to feel like you discovered that planet, you know. And when there's already a pod there waiting for you to inhabit, it doesn't feel like that. So this goes a long way. The ability to put a base computer down, scan a perimeter, and then build whatever you want there. It makes it feel like you truly have discovered and occupied that space. And you're right, that is a huge improvement.
Yeah, it's like what you would want. Like this is what you would want, as opposed to having to go around, fly around, find a little pod, put it down, and then only have X amount of parts that go down. Because, dude, I went back in my screenshots, dude, and I'm looking at some old stuff and was like, wow.
Yeah, dude. I remember, like,
I haven't had much time with the Pilgrim, but I do like how its physics are that of a car, not a bike. Yeah, I agree. Saiyan says, Striker Eureka was my favorite one from Pacific Rim. Dave Langer says, I am glad you can plow through everything now and don't hit a rock, just stop in your tracks, right? Sand says, but now Elon Musk wants to build a mech. Remus says,
I think we should let him do it.
Remus says, if you guys want to cheer for me on Moody Data's stream, that would be mint. Yeah, dude. Panda.
What's that?
Read Remus's comment right there at the bottom. It says, if you guys want to cheer for me on Moody Data's stream, that would be mint.
Okay, so is that where he's at right now? He went on to Moody Data stream. Yeah. Okay, so I think what we should probably encourage whenever the time comes for our stream to end is that we send everybody over to raid that stream possibly, and give Remus a big fat shout out. He's been subscribed to the Hidden Panda Show and very interactive with the Hidden Panda Show channel and its members for a long time.
Moody Data.
Yeah, Moody Data.
And I'm wondering if I should do a late... No, I can't do a late night stream with Red Dead, because... Yeah, but... Tomorrow I'll probably be streaming Red Dead.
Yeah, that would be sick. I kind of want to be just sort of streaming kind of any game we're sort of into at the moment. Like I was thinking about doing a playthrough of Uncharted 4 because I was playing that, but I already beat it the second time around and don't feel like playing it again for a while.
I'm really excited for this Abyss update. It sounds really interesting. You know what I mean? It sounds really interesting, dude.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to believe that that we're already ready to move on from next. I mean, it only
I
feels like
know.
yesterday that we got, and now it's more time has passed than we realized, and we're ready to move on to the next thing. No pun intended.
Yeah, this game is fantastic.
I don't remember what I played before. Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense, dude. Like I'm right there with you.
It's like I don't I mean I remember bits and pieces of No Man's Sky before this update, but I don't really at the same time. It's like what
I'm
did I
just
play
really
before?
glad that we stuck through the beginning till now because looking at this now it lets you know that like wow, like it really lets you know how far you came with the game. What the fuck?
That's great parking right there, dude.
I was just sitting here. I wish I could save that clip. And just the fucking bike dropped out of the sky. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was just sitting here chilling, looking over here. I was just like, you were like, got out. You're like, perfect.
I know. I was like literally thinking that when I saw the tire just like propped up on the thing. I
Yeah,
was like,
no. Come
I'm a,
stand where I'm standing and just picture a hell or a motorbike just dropping out of nowhere, bro. No warning, no sound, just a bike drops, and then all of a sudden you just climb out of it. Like, I want to see that on the stream.
dude. What I want to bring back on a stream is we talked about
Oh,
this
I
last
don't mean to
night.
interrupt you. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I got to catch up on some of this real quick.
Oh
Dave
sure.
Langer says Spider-Man was really awesome too, and that is it. Yes, I have been playing Spider-Man, Dave, and I'm right there with you. Amazing game. Sand says once I get my hands on Red Dead, I'll probably disappear for a few days. Me too, bro. Me too. Dave also says, well, it's been about 3 months, and this is how far apart the first few early updates were, and he's got a very good point. But now, what were you saying, Panda? Before I interrupted you, I'm sorry.
That's true. We might be heading back to the normal update schedule. Um, no, what I was saying was I want to bring Ghost Recon live streams back to the
Yes.
channel, just because that was always really fun. And the channel was a lot smaller back then. We would only ever have like one or two people watching those streams, but they're just funny, man. There was one where there was 30 minutes at the beginning that like I was dying crying from laughter because I couldn't drive this motorcycle. I drove off and left Hidden behind in a car, had to reverse and go pick him up. It was just like it
Hang on,
was
we got a
one
couple new
fail after
people in.
another. So
We got a couple new people. We got Daz Wright. Welcome in. He said, looks good, mate. Yep. Um,
Ballista Cola, we got
Ballistico.
Ballista Cola in the
Yeah,
chat.
Ballisticola. I was
That was
playing Alien Isolation, then I played No Man's Sky, then I played Fortnite, then I came back to No Man's Sky. It's been 3 years of that. All right. Dave Langer says if Abyss is as big as Foundation or Pathfinder updates, that will be amazing. And Dave, I truly think it is. I think it's going to be just because it's a titled update. Normally that means a lot of good positive things. TSS says I'm doing one tonight. Hell yeah. Peaceful Gamer
uh,
says okay, I'm off work and heading home. Enjoy the rest of the stream once again. Hashtag Cobra. That's right, dude. Keep
Hashtag
everyone
Cobra,
who
man.
knows Cobra. We found out some news. It's really sad, and my prayers are with Cobra and his family right now.
Yeah, for sure. Thoughts and
Not
prayers
cool.
out to Cobra and the family. John Hall says hashtag Cyclotron Ballista Cola. Very clever. I see what you did there. That's hilarious. Man, Cobra himself said it was a severe car accident, and so obviously he seems like he's probably okay, but like I mean, alive and well. but I'm just hoping that there were no serious injuries and that everybody else in the family is healthy. It's really, it's never fun to hear that kind of news from anybody
No.
in general, especially such an important and big member of the No Man's Sky community and sort of the granddaddy of all that we have today as far as the No Man's Sky community is concerned. Somebody who's really followed the game from day one and has been a hub for players of No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Dave Langer, Cobra was in a car accident. Basically, it sounds like it was a pretty severe car accident. So, yeah, that's kind of
We
what's
should
going
all
on.
band together as a community, dude, and do something for him or something, dude. Show him some love somehow.
Something. If anybody has any ideas, let us know. We definitely want to participate. So,
Yeah,
but
I kind of like to orchestrate it and kind of get it all going.
yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we can come up with and what we can do, and depending on the severity or sort of how bad things are, maybe we start sort of like a GoFundMe kind of thing, and if there's medical bills or whatever. So
yeah, but I'm sure he'll keep us updated. Something.
Ballisticola says hashtag father of No Man's Sky. Yeah, I mean, in a way, right? At least the father of the No Man's Sky community. Sean Murray's the father of No Man's Sky, but Cobra is. When you think of No Man's Sky and the No Man's Sky community, you think of Cobra TV. He's like the first person that comes to mind, and that's for a reason. And Cuzwalt, with hashtag Cobra in the chat, seriously, let's get that trending. I mean, that's just, man. Sandarin says, this stream was the first time I heard of a car accident. When did that happen? Sandarin, I can tell you when I saw the tweet. It was maybe a little while ago, like an hour or two ago or something like that. So it was today. It was recent. And he tweeted it out to let people know that there wasn't going to be the subcast tonight. So, yeah. Whew.
I'm gonna step outside real quick, bro, but I'll be in the chat, alright? I'll be right back.
For sure, man. Peaceful Gamer said he's off work and heading home. Have a safe trip, Peaceful. Catch you later, man. Cuz Walt, while you're in the chat, man, are you still playing a lot of No Man's Sky? Have you taken a break? What are you playing right now? I know that I don't play No Man's Sky as much as I used to play, but that's just because there's so many good games out there. So I've been playing a lot of other things in between. I haven't taken like a break per se, but I don't play every day like I used to. I don't play video games every day in general, but I'll play a little No Man's Sky, a little Destiny 2, a little Uncharted. I love single player adventure games, so I kind of go in between different things. Dave Langer says, Cuz Walt of Duty. So he's been playing a lot of Call of Duty, the new one, I'm assuming, with the Battle Royale. Hidden has been playing a lot of that, and he's been trying to get me to share play it and take a look at it, because he talks about how fun it is. So, yep, that's what I thought. It's taking a break, some Blackout on BO4, Blackout 4, there you go, or Black Ops 4. Hell yeah, dude. Like I said, that's what Hidden has been playing a lot of lately, is that game. So, let's go to a new system. I need to buy an exosuit upgrade. I've been Black Ops 4 is the best Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, dude, I've been hearing a lot of positive things about it. And that's why competition is so good, right? Because Call of Duty kept putting out the same cookie-cutter game every year. And then you've got Battlefront, or not Battlefront, but what is it called? Battlefield, that was putting out some great games and sort of pulling some of that market share away. Then you had PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or whatever it's called, PUBG. You had that pulling some market share away. And then you had Fortnite that was pulling a little bit of that market share away. And then, obviously Call of Duty wants to get in on some of that action. So they put out a really solid game. They completely revised the entire platform. And then they implement a battle royale and their multiplayer. And then what do you got? You got a sick game. I haven't played it, but what I've heard from Hidden Jew is it's fresh, it's dope, and everybody's got to check it out. So, and I'm not real big on first-person shooters, but just hearing all the good things about it, I feel like it's something I got to dabble with as well. So, Sanderin says I'm playing Skyrim, but modded on PS4 too, as far as its stability remains intact for. There you go. How are you playing it modded on PS4? How does that work exactly? Because Walt says it is really fun. Dave Langer says I also heard the new Call of Duty is less about uh, Twitch shooting and more skill based. Now, yeah, I mean that's how it should always be, right? That's one of the reasons why, as far as first person shooters go, when I did play them, I played games like Battlefield or games like Far Cry or something like that, where it's more tactical. You've got to hide more, camp more, think about. Ooh, pirate. I'm gonna do that. Think about how you're gonna complete the objective, right? With like something like Far Cry, you can accomplish the objective any which way that you desire. So you might want to run and gun and melee people around corners, or you might want to sort of select your targets, figure out their patterns and movements, stay in a hillside somewhere, camp, and snipe them, And I like that kind of stuff. Sanderin says PS4 allows non-scripted mods, meaning no custom assets allowed, only allowed to use stuff from the game itself unless it forms creation CI. Not sure what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Alright, Big Nuts, you think you're slick? Done. Sword says, y'all making me want to play No Man's Sky. There you, yeah, of course. Better play No Man's Sky. Shit. Are you in the FDI yet, Sword? I hope so. I remember seeing something about that in the Amino. Sandra says, unless it's from Creation Club, which costs money. Ah, okay. Space Battles also need an overhaul. They're okay right now, but yeah, they could definitely use one. The other night, I jumped on, uncharacteristically, I jumped on and played a little bit of Elite Dangerous, and I think that No Man's Sky could use a little bit better flight mechanics, as well as maybe some combat notes from Elite Dangerous, just because Elite Dangerous seems to do that better. But yeah. I like where the battles are right now and the weapons customizations and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we need more. We're gonna get more, but we need more. I understand Hello Games focusing on variation and biomes and graphics and all that kind of stuff, but they should take a little moment to put a little bit of time into combat, and that would make a lot of people happy. Dave Langer says, what is the other space game that is like a cross of Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky? Isn't it called Starlink or something like that? Let's see here. Where do I want to go? Let's try this place. Star Citizen. Ah, Hidden says Star Citizen. Okay, that would make sense. When I say Starlink, I don't even know what that is. Not yet spent last for days hunting a fighter.
Alright, so I'm back, but I'm probably on a delay, but it was Star Citizen. I just heard you say that on the chat. I'm probably
Okay.
behind, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just bringing that up. So, Sanderin says, and Creation Club content is still shit compared to what modders could do, even with the reused assets and tweaks they pulled off some amazing shit. Okay. Rima says, on Moody's stream, I am known as that guy who pilots a rainbow Gundam. Oh, there you go. I'll look it up 1 minute. No, it's not Star Citizen either. Maybe it is Maybe it is Starlink. Maybe I didn't make that up.
Starlink, but I think Starlink is Star Fox brought back.
I don't know. No idea.
I know it's not Everspace.
Oh, that's a cool name for a planet. A Ness. I like that.
We have a new person in the chat. I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna call him XA. This is having fun, guys? Question mark. Yes, we are.
It looks like Shelp.
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 I don't know.
What's going
Starlink,
on, Shelp?
Battle for Atlas. Yeah, okay, so it is Everspace.
So it is Starlink. Okay. I thought I made up Starlink. I was like, when I said Starlink, I was like, and then you said Star Citizen.
Dave, no, that's what Sam says. Dave said, yeah, Everspace. Laugh out loud.
Oh.
It's Everpeace. Everpace. Is it Pace? Yeah, Everpace.
I don't know. I think we're just spitting gibberish right now.
Yeah.
Because Everspace is. I want to get that game. It's like an adventure sci-fi sort of space battle. Everything is
Dave
space
is saying
battles.
that they need to make their combat like Everspace. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a game that I thought was Everspace, and it's VR only, and it's not Everspace, but it's a cool game still. But yeah, I need to cop Everspace. Let's check out this planet, Houset M8. Looks like it might be pretty cool. Bountiful planet. Albumin, pearl, star bulb, salt, paraffinium, and activated cadmium. Nice. I flew to a different star system.
XA is saying 1080p. 4K, bro. PlayStation 4. Panda's rocking that HDR. Recognize.
Recognize. I actually have to turn it off. PlayStation doesn't allow you to stream with HDR on. Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Because I'll tell you what, No Man's Sky looks very different in high dynamic range.
Oh, I bet. I've only got 4K. I don't have HDR like you.
It's just a different color. The way that they do the color production is just different.
Right.
It's more like cinematic, and the colors are more true to life, I guess, okay. Instead of like really bright and punchy.
All right.
Oh, this looks like a pretty cool planet. We've got orange grass, like bright orange grass. Really cool looking sunriser.
For the people watching, if you haven't yet, hit that like button and also subscribe if you're not to the channel for more content and more videos. Stay up to date.
Especially 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
Sanderin says, I'm confused. Me too. I'm always confused. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Don't linger. Alright, these are pretty cool trees. You got to come to the system I'm at. This is a pretty cool planet.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on the chat, dude, or on the stream. It looks pretty dope.
Tons of fucking trees. Tons.
Yeah. Yeah, so our 1080p is their name, yeah. Yeah, we figured that out.
I thought it was Jalp, but glad to know that it's not, and I don't have to say that.
We were trying to throw some French accent on it, but we were way off. Jalp.
Hi, my name is Jalp.
It's Jalp. Is Jalp.
We're always like finding shit out late, and then just like sounding dumb.
Turns out it's just 1080p.
We're making it so hard on ourselves.
Right.
Welcome to the chat, Jout.
It's Sean Nick. He's 1080p. So they're like, wait a minute, what? Who the f is Shout? 1080p got like a magnifying glass. He's like looking at like his own name, and he was like, Shout, huh?
Well, because he's using like Greek letters or whatever, or like Roman.
Right.
You know, it's like.
Right. That's why when I looked at it at first, I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck to say. Anyway, dude, 1080p. Welcome to the chat, bro. Now that we know that you're 1080p.
And then when he told us that his name was 1080p, me and you start talking about this. We didn't get it. We're like talking about the stream resolution.
Like, no. Yeah. We're like, no, bro, it's 4K.
It's like, nah, bro. Panda streams in 1080p, bro. Fucking HDR.
So, we're gonna rebrand the channel and call this channel Dumb and Dumber.
Come learn Hooked on Phonics with Dumb and Dumber over here. You want to see two guys that can't read? Go see the Hidden Panda show.
No, dude, I want to take a poll right now. Look at that guy's name, and if you thought 1080p, please let me know, because I didn't.
Well, dude, no one's gonna fess up, bro, because everybody knows now. Everybody knows the truth.
Everyone's like, oh shit, wait, what? No, hell no.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh no, I already knew that.
Yeah,
but
if you look it up in Wikipedia, that's actually the correct term for 1080p.
there was at least 5 news. Yeah, told straight up. But I'm telling you, there was at least 4 or 5 people in that are watching right now that thought that shit was Zhelp.
Yeah, everyone's got that look and like scratching their head, like, huh? Oh.
Oh damn, we got an exotic planet right here too.
Yes, nice.
This is a pretty cool system. I might have to slap a base somewhere around here.
Dude, that's one thing you haven't done since since Atlas Rises, really, is build another base.
I haven't really built anything, yeah.
You're missing out, bro.
I know, and I'm on this weird planet where like all the colors are muted, and I want to build a base there, but I just haven't really fucked with it. I don't think there's a space station in this system. I think I fucked myself.
No, dude. My California planet's like that. You just got to be well prepared going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you got a space station there.
You can't run out of warp fuel, or you're fucked.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's like what do you call it? I don't like these systems because they don't have any ships, and there's like no habitats anywhere to like land at and stuff like that. It's like you're really roughing it. But that's cool too, because remember what we talked about before next drop with Atlas Rises, how I in particular wish that like when you arrive at a new system, that like I want to feel like I discovered it, and I don't want there to be a space station there and like other buildings and other aliens. So I get it, and then now I'm bitching about it. But yeah.
But in your defense, like if you could put and place a space station there, since there isn't one there, that would be like that's what you're more or less talking about. But
yeah,
they took you seriously and literally got rid of some space stations. So thanks, Panda.
I know. I would like to believe that I had some influence, but we all know I had zero. TSS says, I live in an uncharted system. It really fun. It really fun. No, it's really fun, and I made everything there.
It's really nice.
John Hall says, back again.
Hall. Welcome back, bro. Whoop, whoop.
Your presence, John Hall, is so lasting that I didn't know that you had left.
Bro, the shadow that you're casting on the planet as you're flying is tripping me out right
now. I love how close I can fly to the surface now. Woo!
Whew. John Hall says, I have
watch this. Oh!
One of my planets.
See that backflip? John Hall having a laugh. Having a laugh.
For some reason, it says this message is held for review. Yeah, show it. I don't know. I don't know why. That's whatever.
John Hall says fucking Panda. Dude, yeah, please. Come on, YouTube. You know us. You know us. We gonna say what we want to say.
On Prime, due to its rebalance of the Mass Effect universe, eat on Prime. Or Eden Prime.
Eden Prime.
Nice. Yeah. Sorry, Panda. Kind of fighting level 5 Sentinels here. That's what TSS said.
I'm on a planet with low gravity. I love this. I love these planets.
Hey, you can like jump way hella high in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, just like one jump sends you way up there.
You can actually jump high enough that like you break your legs when you hit the ground. Gravitino ball. Ooh, whispering egg. That's the one with the creatures in it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to fucking do this. I want to fight these creatures. I haven't really done that yet.
But before you do, pure speculation, hear me out. What if there's stuff in caves underwater that are kind of like whispering eggs that when you open them hatches like some huge creature or something and you have to like run from the ground or like run from the water to
You shut your whore mouth. You don't put that evil on us.
I'm just saying.
Alright, let's do this. How do I do it? Do I shoot it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Shoot it, yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck. Oh.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I need more of this. Oh fuck.
Nice. Nice.
There's more.
Nice. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sword says Panda has been a black screen.
Oh, dude, I'm smoking these things. What's up, bitch? Whoa, whoa, that thing went underground. Where's that gonna go? Where's that gonna go?
Oh, is it like the movie Tremors, dude?
Dude, it better not be Tremors, bro. That better not be a
Oh,
Tremors.
it's totally Tremors. Dude, it totally is.
Is it gonna pop up somewhere?
You know it is.
Bro, when I least suspect it, I'm gonna be like somewhere else on this planet taking a fucking moon shit, and then that thing's gonna bite me right in my fucking bunghole, bro.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
What if that was the thing? What if we had like... What if we had to poop in like little space bags and like leave them behind?
Just start flinging flaming bags of shit at this thing. John Hall says that's kind of what Rainbow Sherbet looks like now. Damn.
Sam says, smoke them now. They'll come back in force in the abyss.
Hell yeah. I want to do it again. I want round 2.
Stark Wolf, welcome.
What's going on, Stark? Welcome back to the channel, buddy. Stark Wolf is a active member of the FDI hub. Fucking love that guy. Alright, let's do this. Somebody said to use the mining beam, that it works pretty well. Let's try it. Is that an egg? I want that.
I thought they left behind like a lava core.
Yeah, there's a thing. Ooh, I got it. I got it. Lava core. What the fuck is that?
There it is.
Oh, that thing's fucking me up. Oh shit. Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
Get out of there, dude.
Oh.
Dude, these things are not fucking around.
Bro, tell me that wasn't like the most epically fucking crazy exit from a battle you've ever seen.
Pretty much, bro.
I was flying backwards at like 900 miles an hour.
Yeah. They should make a movie about that right there.
Whoa, whoa. Was that Tremors? I got hit by something, bro. Fucking Tremors, dude.
John Hall says that's what I was talking about. Legit.
Sword goes, no free slots in inventory. Swarm subsiding. Hell yeah, because I escaped. They wasn't ready. You probably won't be so lucky in the abyss. Dude, me and Hidden were talking about yesterday that like from now on, like whenever we refer to the abyss, Hidden, do the thing. You probably
The
won't be so
abyss,
lucky
abyss,
in the abyss.
abyss, abyss, abyss.
You have to do that every time. Like that's got to be a thing. Like every video
Yeah,
that anybody ever makes about the abyss, it's got to go
abyss.
whenever. There it goes. Every time. What is this? Is this that activated cadmium shit? What is it? Cadmium deposit. There you go. Bro, do you need cadmium for your warp drive that you need to build for your freighter?
Who, me?
Yeah, or
I
did
think
you?
so, actually, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you should fucking drop in on my locale because I've got a cadmium here, dude. A big ass deposit of it.
Are you close to the star system that we were just in at my base?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's like when you open up your galactic map, it's like just to the left of it. You'll see where I'm at, super close.
Yeah, yeah, I'll find you. Let me see if I even got. I don't have starship fuel. 1 second. I don't have the chromatic metal.
Sandarin says, "How do you get freighter warp drives?" That's a good question. I don't actually know because I had the recipes from Atlas Rises. So whenever I bought a freighter, I can just build them. So I don't know how you do it in Next, how you get the recipes. But like you need different stuff to make them. You need cadmium, iridium, paraffinium, or some shit. You know, like they're all a little bit different. But yeah, I can't remember how you get the blueprints for them. Wait, where is it? I forgot I named it Panda Phaser. Where's the freighter? Yeah, see, and like my freighter has the ability to how far can this jump? I can jump 2,150.2 light years in a single bound.
Jesus.
So yeah, it's pretty high up there on this. I don't know if this bar actually correlates with like reality or not, but like it would appear as though my hyperdrive range is in the higher end of hyperdrive ranges.
Are you in
TS,
Daria?
I think so. Let me see. Let me see. Go to my discoveries.
Oh, no,
No,
I see where you're at now.
it's
Yep,
called
I see you. Way out here.
Jitacat.
The Judicat.
Jitacat. TSS says it's a blueprint you got to find still. I think. Yeah, so maybe manufacturing plants potentially or something like that.
John says at Scenario Pillar Legacy saves if you had them prior to Dex. He also says Hello Games hasn't implemented them yet, so a lot of people are unable to get them. That's interesting. Stan says, "Ah, shit! I deleted saves after massive updates like Next. Always do that, like the fresh start." Man, I've came so close to doing that, bro, but I have stopped myself, and I'm glad
I
I
can't
have
do it.
because I'm a couple hours away from being 1,000 hours in the game. Thank you, Jesus.
I can't do it. I can't. I can't. Yeah, like you, I can't restart. I've got so many hundreds of hours in this thing that like I just can't find the courage to do it. I mean, I know I can start a new save file,
Right,
like,
but keep this one on deck. Yeah.
but like keep this one on deck, and I might do that before the abyss drops or something, just to get a taste of like what the new start of the game is like. This person needs to quit sending me a party invite. I don't know who this is. They keep sending it back to back. It's like I'm in a party, bro. Is someone
Uh,
trying to find freighter? Yeah. Yeah, they are, John. It's kind of like the standing planters. Only those of you on legacy saves have the ability to build them currently. Wait, so if
Standing
you're not,
lanterns like those carving trays.
wow, so if you're not on a legacy save, you cannot build warp drives for freighters. Is that what you're saying? That they're not currently enabled? I had 4,000 hours on Atlas Rises before.
Holy crap!
Whoa, or no, 400.
Oh,
I was about to say, holy fudge. I was
I'm
like,
about to land on your location.
how do you have that many? 4,000 hours is intense.
Oh, I bet you somewhere somebody out there's got it, dude.
So this is totally random and offbeat from what we've been talking about, but do you guys think that Hello Games is going to get any credit or credibility from the video game industry for the technology that they've used to build this game? I've not really seen that yet. I've not seen people really refer to this game in a widespread way as a technical masterpiece, um, and I think it is one. What are your thoughts on that? Well, whether or not you're a huge fan of No Man's Sky or not, the concept that the game is creating itself from the computer inside your PlayStation 4 as you play, based on seeds and procedural generation. I mean, what other game is using this technology to this scale to produce endless amounts of variety and exploration? I think this game deserves a lot more credit. It's not even making a lot of the lists out there for 2016 through 2018 in terms of like some of the best games and most innovative games. So I think it needs to be on that list. Oh my god, I always forget how cool this looks.
Oh, I gotta watch it on the stream.
Watch it on the stream, bro. You should see my camera work on that.
Oh my god.
That was fresh, bro.
Bro. Wow.
I still get stunned by the fact that that can still happen, or that can happen.
That just happened. Oh, dude, do you have any ammo? I need ammo like crazy.
I might be able to send you some. I love how the dust and everything kicked up as you got like really low and stuff. Like that was sweet. Let me see how much ammo
Yeah.
I've got.
Um.
You need ferrite dust. That's all you need to make it, and I don't have a lot
Yeah,
of ferrite dust.
I just made 500. So let me see what I can. Uh, there we go.
Oh, let me catch back up on the chat. So Sanderin says my total hours from my very first start is probably 1,100 hours now. That's pretty dope. There's a lot of people that are over 1,000 hours, but when I thought that thing said 4,000, I was like, John, man, you gotta get outside, but you gotta catch the sunlight. But I'm glad to know that it was only 400. Um, John Hall says the answer is no other game. I agree. I feel like there needs to be some credit. Fuck the release and all of the controversy and all that. Leave that part of the conversation out. Just looking at it from an innovation and a technical standpoint, like this game really deserves accolades. I mean, just look at what is before you, and then understand that it this information doesn't exist on disk. It is built as you play, and that gives you 18 quintillion systems and all this other kind of stuff and all this variation and to get it to look like this with this much fidelity and this much detail on a console. I mean, something's got to be said that you can have a game this large on a fucking $350 machine. You know what I mean? And it looked this good.
Right, like just think about it, bro. You were sitting in this location. I was a star next to this, and I had to fly to this star, fly down to this location. Like, what other game can you say that?
That's what I'm saying. You warped into this star system. You were in space. You had to fly down through this planet's atmosphere, and then
in this
You
exact location.
right, and then you pulled right in front of me and like landed on the planet's surface, and we're both
And
seeing
now
the
I'm
same
seeing it.
thing in the same places at the same time, but all of it's proc gen. It's fucking wild. Um,
Yeah.
Sanderin says, despite all the backlash, has any other game actually done what No Man's Sky achieved yet? Uh, no. Um, John Hall says, I've got about 1,700 hours since PS4 2016 launch, but half of that is from pre-Atlas Rises. I started fresh on Atlas Rises. Yeah, John. There was actually a time after launch where I thought I was the only one playing the game, and I got really disheartened because the game launched. There was all this backlash, and I loved it, but there was so much negativity going on, and I couldn't get online. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't get on YouTube without seeing all this negative stuff. And so I played and played, but then there came a time for about 2 months where I didn't play at all, not a single day. And then Foundation dropped, and then I jumped back on from the vanilla version to play Foundation, and then it's been a love affair since. Um, John Hall said, I've watched all those vids of Sean talking about how the terrain is generated, how the variations work, how to keep players entertained for long periods of time. The fact that it exists is impressive. People love being cynical when it's popular. Yeah. Also, think about okay, the game came out in August 2016. Think about how many people are still playing and have been playing since that time, and think about how many players that play No Man's Sky have saves that have over 1,000 hours of playtime, over 500 hours of playtime, and over 150 hours of playtime. And then I want you to pick another game that has that many hundreds of hours of playtime. I feel like No Man's Sky is probably the most played game on PlayStation. That's not like an MMO
Right.
that's been out
Or a
for fucking
AAA
10 years.
title.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. Like
it
you can't say that people has that much hours on GTA because that's kind of a given. Like it's GTA, but like
right,
an indie game like this.
exactly. It like this game was made in Theresa May's shitter by like 4 people. You know what I mean? It's like where most games are made by teams of hundreds of people. You know. Um,
Right.
Sword says I have almost 600 hours on my primary, almost 300 on my secondary, 4 other saves with 80 to 100 hours each, and I've only played since January 2018. Sword. John Hall says hashtag Sword been grinding. Exactly, dude. But like Sword, it like me and him have talked about this. For Sword, it's like really therapeutic. Yeah, it's like it relaxes him. It calms him down to get into No Man's Sky and to grind and to build bases and farm and stuff like that. It like he that's how he winds down from work basically. You know, it's like his it's like therapeutic in a way for it is for a lot of people. Plus, for the older crowd, like I'm 31, like for the older crowd, like me and Hidden and everybody else that's older, that's in their late 20s and upper, uh, that are sci-fi fans, this is the sort of game that we've always dreamed about, that we never thought could exist. Like this is the kind of thing that you would like go in your backyard and pretend to fly a space shuttle and land on an alien planet and shoot fucking like laser beams when you were like 8 years old, and then now this is a reality that we get to sort of play. And I hope that this is something I wanted to talk about too, Hidden. Um, I hope that they bring a VR component to this game where we can really immerse ourselves in this No Man's Sky universe. I want that much more immersion in this game. What do you feel about VR coming to No Man's Sky?
Oh, I'm hoping for it. I know there's very mixed emotions about that for people, but I am one of those people that would not mind slapping on a VR helmet and flying down from my freighter and seeing what it looks like as I'm flying into the atmosphere. Like, see what that looks like in VR, bro. Like, this game is it's not very like combatty. It's not very demanding. You can take your time. You can do whatever. So like, it's not a very fast-paced game that's going to have your head spinning in the headset. Like, it's literally something you could literally put on your head, go to a base that you built, and see what it would look like as if you were in your TV, like really there.
Yep.
Like that's what I would be most excited for. I would literally slap on my goggles after building a base and just walking around and looking at it and just because for those who haven't played VR, it literally is like you're transported into your TV. That's the best way I can describe it. Is it's like literally like being in your TV.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even at the PlayStation level. And here's the thing, not to call anybody out, right? And I'm not going to name any specific person, but there's a lot of people out there who really don't care about VR or don't think that it's worth it, or whatever the case is, or that there's other ways that they could think of to enhance No Man's Sky. But I think that No Man's Sky has an opportunity to become the best VR game on the market if it adds the VR feature, because of the fact that it's sci-fi, that you can explore different planets and that you're in spaceship cockpits and things like that. I think just the level of immersion that you get in VR would, if it was implemented and could run well, it would be like the best VR game out there. And here's the thing. PlayStation just celebrated its 2-year VR anniversary. It is by far the number one selling VR system on the market, is the PlayStation VR by a lot. People act like no one plays PlayStation VR or owns it. There's a ton of them out there, man. They've sold so many units, way more units than Oculus or HTC Vive has sold, right? Way more. They have shattered the sales expectations of those guys. PlayStation has shattered because the price point's right. It's accessible for most income levels, and it runs really well. So yeah, you're not going to get fucking 1080p in each eyeball, right? But it looks good enough. It's immersive enough that I think it would
Right.
work
We do
really well.
have a couple people that has joined. We got Jelly Roger that says hi Panda, hi all. What's up, Jelly?
Welcome back.
Um, Poon Stream, No Man's Sky. He says hi, just looking and wanted to.
Pwn stream.
Poon Stream. Oh, dude,
Poon stream.
that's what it looked like for a second. But okay, wanted to say that my Steam says I've been playing No Man's Sky almost 2,000 hours played since launch. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Well, one cool thing that they have added to the game, dude, is literally trophies. The fact that we can go buy statue trophies to put in the base. That's the kind of stuff I want. More base stuff. I want my base to be more of my base than just something I built that just sits there and does absolutely nothing. Because as of right now, you build a base and it kind of just sits there.
What I would like to see, it'll probably never happen, but it's just cool for the future to think about. I would like to see that freighters require crews to operate.
Like
Think
you
about
gotta
it.
buy a crew or like get a
E-
crew and have them on board.
Either that, or you have to invite your friends onto your freighter to man it, to crew it. I think that, maybe we're not going to get multi-crew ships. Maybe we're not going to get freighters that can hold multiple people. Maybe we won't get that, but maybe we can get that experience through the freighter. I'd like to see that, where your friends
Oh
come
my
in and
god.
crew up on a freighter.
John says poon.
I
Come
know, I
on,
saw that.
guys. I saw the capital O, and then it looked like another small O, but it turns out that was an N.
I want to find another one of those whispering eggs. We got to fight it together.
Yeah.
Superman, that hoe. All right, there
Now why me, yo?
we go. What does it say here? How
Coming
about
up with found one.
cross-platform play that PlayStation is testing with Fortnite right now?
Yes, I want cross-platform.
Yes,
I have a
Sony,
friend on
thank you.
Xbox that will not get this game until it's
Yes,
cross-platform.
Sony, thank you.
So,
I also want to say, not that Sony listened to me in any way whatsoever, but I did say that I was a believer that the pressure from Fortnite was strong enough, that it would force PlayStation to consider cross-platform, and a lot of people, most people, disagree with me on that. But hear me out, and I'm telling you, this is the reason why. PlayStation is
it's
going to
gonna
be
happen.
on. They're going to be unveiling their next console in the coming months to year, okay? Or at least plans of their next generation console. It's inevitable, okay? And Sony doesn't want to affect the future sales of whatever they have coming next by all the negative publicity surrounding their lack of crossplay support for a game that's as popular as Fortnite when you've got Nintendo Switch and Xbox that can have that compatibility. So PlayStation, they need to do it so that they don't affect the future sales of something that they've got coming down the pipeline. That's my opinion, but I was always a believer that they would come around. They've come around. I hope it extends to No Man's Sky. I hope that I can play with my friends on Xbox, or at least see their discoveries and things like that, and have some sort of ability to interact with them. I think it'd be really, really fucking sick. So, Jelly Roger says, possibility of this game are huge. I agree with you guys. And the spirit involved for Murray and Hello Games to evolve it is amazing. Just remember how it was, how this game was at launch. Yeah, and think about the amount of work that they're putting in right now. Like, and they're having a good time doing it. Is TSS joining?
TSS is joining our... Yeah, dude.
All right, I'm gonna get them in the party chat. Let's do this. And we'll send you an invite. All right, invite just went out. Let's go ahead and see if he wants to get on here. Sanderin says, best they sort out their stuff now before the PS5 arrives. Now they're aiming for backwards compatibility too. Yeah, dude. Exactly. Sanderin, I think me and you think a lot alike, and I think we're on the same page here with that. I think that it's just what they've got to do. So.
TSS is trying to talk. He's not in the party, but
because he's in the game chat and party chat's prioritized. So he'll see that invite here in a second. I did. So they should be jumping in here in just a moment. Come on, where's this whispering egg?
I don't know. Let's wait for bro to get in here so we can.
Okay.
Wait, who are we waiting for?
TSS, what up, dude?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Nothing. Where the hell am? Oh, there you guys are. All right.
Yep. We're just kicking it over here.
Oh. Okay.
What's going on, dude? Give us your thoughts on the Abyss. I know you've been in the chat, but it's different when we actually hear the actual person.
Yeah,
talking.
I hear you. Honestly, I don't know. I like to just take things as they come in this game. Like, I don't like to overthink anything just because of the whole launch thing, and I know how people feel about that. It's like,
right.
I just like to keep it low key and just be blown away by what there is when it happens. Because,
so are you telling us that you don't like speculating?
Yeah, I'm not huge on speculation. Like, I'll share my ideas and stuff like that, but like, I really don't like the speculation thing because it's like, I think that's kind of what ruins some games for people.
It definitely hurt the launch. It definitely hurt the launch of No Man's Sky. I mean, I agree with you, and I think what TSS is saying is that I think that you are capable of handling speculation, right? Your worry is that it's bad for the community or it's bad moving forward, yeah? Because I feel like a lot of people, they allow speculation to become expectation, and that's a problem. And first and foremost, people have to realize that whenever people are theorizing or come up with ideas, it's just speculation. You can't allow that to become expectation. I also think that it's good for Hello Games. If they're watching streams and people are speculating, it might be giving them ideas, right? Or if they're watching Cobra's subcast and people are speculating, it might be giving them ideas. So it can be healthy. The problem is a lot of people don't know how to meter their expectations, and things can get out of hand. And so I see where you're coming from, and to an extent, I really agree. You know, like Hidden. I mean, what would you say? What do you think?
No, I think you're right. I personally like speculating, but I can also see where a lot of people could, get too overhyped on stuff and then get disappointed when it comes out, and all of a sudden, that thing you were excited for is not there. I get that, but like you said, if you could level, I've never gotten too overhyped on this game, even at launch. Like, I wasn't one of those people that got disappointed. Like, yeah, I wasn't necessarily happy with the game we got, but I was happy that I could literally not have to watch any more videos on No Man's Sky, and I have it in front of me, and I can go do what I want to do. So
Yeah.
I wasn't too upset, and now I'll tell you what, I would have been upset if they hadn't updated the game. If that's how it would have been at launch and that was it, I would have been pissed. But I remember them saying that they were going to update it, so I was like, screw it. I'll just wait for the updates and just play with what I got, and I'm almost at 1,000 hours. So
I know.
but there
you know
are
what?
a lot of people that speculate and get bummed out.
I love your ship, by the way, TSS.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
But go ahead.
Thank you. And that's the ship that I was telling you is a pre-1.3 update ship. So that ship is like almost just as old as this game is, honestly. I've not been able to find a better ship, honestly, like in looks and cargo space. Like, I mean, I found ships that have like, something like 29, 30 slots in them. Actually, I think this one has 29. But they have like a ton of slots, but they look ugly as hell. So.
Oh, this one looks pretty cool. I like it.
This is a sick one.
I love that ship.
I'm jealous of people out there who have their pre-update fighters that have 48 slots. I wish I had that right now.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Me. That hurts, dude. It hurts to. I sold that a long time ago, dude, and it's so sad.
Yeah. So in the chat, we've got Sandarin Pillay says, it's not just ordinary backwards compatibility, it's involving some tech about upgrading the older game textures through some complicated process. Yeah, probably super sampling or something, Sandarin, and that goes back to what we were talking about before, about cross-play with PlayStation 4 and sort of the next-gen consoles and what that would mean and what it would do. PwnStream says, for your information, P stands for Peter, and OneStream is a direct translation of my last name from Swedish to English. Okay, so Peter OneStream. I like that.
Okay.
Loving the history on the P1 stream. So we're, instead of calling you PwnStream, we're going to call you P1 stream now, and that's a lot easier to say too. Sandarin says speculation. Speculation, no doubt, give them inspiration. Speculation gave them inspiration, for sure.
Yeah,
but it also hurt them and damaged their reputation early on. And that's what TSS was getting at, and I have a tendency to sort of agree with that as well. And then Jolly Roger says, just want to catch up on the chat real quick. Jolly Roger says, agree, ideas to No Man's Sky staff came also from the mod guys. Exactly. But I have also to say many mods used already in-game things that was just disabled or hidden well. Yep. Sort of like, what's his name now? I forget, but normally I remember. But he's the one who found all the in-game assets and was recovering them to make it like the pre-release stuff. You guys know who I'm talking about, the main modder for No Man's Sky.
I know exactly who you're talking about, but now that you forgot the name, I also forgot the name.
Isn't it funny how that happens? Sandarin says, I want a ship like that with those wings and the S-class side engines. But that mesh isn't possible. Rayrod, that's his name. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Rayrod.
All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna find us a whispering egg. I want to fight.
Let's do it. Let's follow Panda.
Okay.
I
want to try doing something. Anybody got any cobalt on them?
I think I do.
I do. I have 200. I have 200, 300, and almost 400 of it.
And I have ionized cobalt.
All right. Wait, I said I needed cobalt. What do I need cobalt for?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need it. Hold on.
Okay.
Before I make... Oh, no, I do. I'm gonna need... we're making 4. I need 100, if that's possible.
What?
On the way.
We got Ivy Mike in the chat. I was just watching his stream the other day, and we were talking about you earlier about your... the Abyss preparation. So big shout out to Ivy Mike in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by the channel. We are
What's
fans.
What's up, Ivy? So, yeah, dude. I actually just watched your stream not too long ago too.
I have your streams on a lot while I'm in the car, so I don't comment often, but I'm always following. And every time I get a chance to stop by and say hello, I do, and you know that. So we also got Devlin. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, we got Devlin Pixie in the chat. Says, hi, Panda. Hey, everyone in the chat. What's going on, Devlin Pixie?
What's up, Devlin?
And then obviously Ivy Mike getting some love in the chat says hi at Sandra and Pillay,
If you guys
throwing some of
don't
that love
know,
back.
if you guys don't know Ivy Mike, go check out his channel. He has really good channel, great content, good people over there. So go check him out.
If you like streamers that are like chill and their energy level is like they're not like way out there and like crazy, Ivy Mike's just a great streamer. He's chill. He'll read your comments and then take his time, and he's always interacting with people in the chat. So, you know, if you like sort of like a chill, like low key stream vibe, that's why I watch him. I love the conversation piece that takes place, and yeah, great streamer. You know, we're fans. So
Subscribed.
there you go. So look at that. So getting some love.
So yeah,
Also,
let's find these eggs.
We mentioned it earlier in the chat also, but make sure you guys stop by TSS's channel because he streams a lot of games, not just No Man's Sky. Pretty much whatever is on the fields is getting streamed. So make sure you guys go check that out and drop a subscription as well. It's free, you know, and it ain't gonna cost you anything. No problem, man.
That's what
I want to see if I build one of those new satellites for spawning your exocraft. I want to see if you guys are able to do it.
Oh.
That's why I'm trying this.
Before we move on, I did want to say TSS, thank you for coming to this channel as long as you have. I remember you being there. You've been here at least over a year, at least. So I
Not a
appreciate
problem.
that. Now that we get to finally meet you.
I
Actually,
remember the one time I tried popping in on Panda, and he was, what were you doing, Panda? You were playing, fudge, Ghost Recon.
it was Ghost Recon.
That
I remember this. So this was a stream that Hidden had to leave, and he was streaming it on YouTube, and I was streaming it on Twitch, and I got stuck, and I was like basically dying, and you came in and rescued the good old Panda Bear from a dire situation.
I don't know if I did any better.
But no, I remember that. That was awesome. So, but we remember everybody who's come by the channel because there was a day at some point, right, where we only had 2 or 3 subscribers to the channel, and we've sort of remembered most of the names as the channel's grown over the last year and a half. And so, you know, we know that you've been there for a while. Gaming Line, Sandarin, Pillay, Ivy Mike's always stop by and show some support and stuff like that too. So we love everybody out there. God damn it! Where the fuck are these eggs?
Cat.
They normally show up around abandoned structures.
This system is not going to have any abandoned structures because there's no space station.
Oh, gotcha. This is one of those Uncharted systems. Okay.
Yeah, but I've already found a whispering egg, so it's just a question of finding another one. I noticed that the 2 that I did find were near Gravitino Ball areas. So if you guys are walking by a set of Gravitino Balls, just stop by and see if there's a whispering egg there.
Nope, not here. Yeah, try fighting those. Like the other day, I was trying to farm some nanite clusters to buy some upgrades, and I was near an abandoned structure, and the sentinels keep shooting the eggs. So the eggs would pop out while the sentinels were attacking me, so I wound up with sentinels and those things on me. That was interesting. Fun, but hard.
Alright, let's see.
Hey, Ivan Mike, no problem, bro. He says thanks, Panda.
Aw, man. Yeah, dude. For real, though.
Jelly Rogers says, I think Mac 4 a day don't have much time or something like that, but I love this dude too. Stark Wolf says, gotta run, guys. Catch you on the next stream. Later, Stark. Thank you for stopping by, bro.
I wonder if I can, found an egg. I found it.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Stay there. I found one too over here.
I put a custom.
You see where I'm at across from you?
Dude, we should set these off at the same time and run towards each other, because we're at opposing directions. You got to shoot it with a mining beam. But hold on. I want TSS to come
Yeah,
by.
I found out the best way to do it is you mine the egg, use the mining beam on the egg, and then switch over to your bolt caster to take out the creatures that pop out of the ground and attack you.
Yep.
Bro, should we do this
I'm actually.
simultaneously?
I'm glad that they fixed the issue because I have the ricochet module on my bolt caster, and there was a glitch where it wasn't dealing any damage, but they fixed that with a patch. So, no, Hidden, we
Thank
should
goodness,
definitely.
because I remember that happening to me too.
Oh yeah, we should definitely do it at the same time. But I'm waiting for TSS to get over this way because I want to
Right.
set them off, and then we kind of like battle these things out. Let's see. Let me check the chat real quick.
Ow.
Starkle says hashtag Abyss. Oh, that was just before he had to bounce. Yep. Jolly Roger seems to be a fan of Ivy Mike as well. So does P1 Stream, says, hey, Ivy. So getting the Ivy Mike love in here, man. Seriously.
Alright, you guys want me to go in the middle?
Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the egg, and then I'm going to start working my way back towards Hidden.
And I'm gonna open this egg and work my way back towards Panda.
Okay.
All right, Hidden, you ready?
Yeah, dude.
All right, now.
Oh my god, I see them running your way. Oh, I didn't switch to my bolt caster.
Dude, they're scattering. Oh.
I think they stay local.
Yeah, they might, because they don't seem to want to go any further than sort of where they're at.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Good idea, but
I was trying to combine their dark forces. Dude, I'm
yeah,
seeing...
these things pack a punch. Oh, whoop, I gotta reload. Gotta reload.
Those bolts are just bouncing everywhere off in the distance. That is hilarious. That is awesome.
Oh.
Oh, was that friendly
reloading.
fire? Oh. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking whispering eggs, that's great.
Swarm subsiding. Yeah, we need more of those. Like, we need different kind of variety of eggs to, like, hatch different kind
Well,
of creatures.
they used to. I tried doing it the other day. After you mine the whispering egg, they actually drop, like, what's inside of them. And you're
Yeah, it's
supposed
a
to be able
lava
to
core,
grab
right?
that for, like, high amounts of value. I couldn't do it the other day. It wouldn't let me.
Yeah,
Really?
I just picked one up
Yeah.
just a little bit ago. The lava core,
Okay,
it's
you
not...
did pick it up. Maybe I was doing it wrong then.
It's not high amounts of
See-
value though. It's only this lava core is worth 61,000. I mean, I guess if you're like a new player, that's probably a lot of money. But
That might be, yeah, absolutely.
I got 2
Yeah.
billion in the bank thanks to Sword the Horde, and so I don't need it, but it's just cool. That's the
Ivy
first time.
Mike's, Ivy Mike's on the right level. He says, I really hope we see bigger, badder horrors with the Abyss. And what have I said, dude? I said that, what if there's some
Yeah.
kind of new egg inside the ocean that you hatch and it releases some crazy creature under the ocean?
Hold
Your
on.
helmet, that helmet kind of reminds me of, like, something that the clones wear in Star Wars.
Your helmet reminds me of Ant-Man.
Yeah, it does.
This
Bro,
is the
what
other
if we
one.
see-
This is the
what
other
if
one
we
that you
s-
can buy from the community event.
Dude,
Right,
TSS
you're
is
right.
the purple suit is legit. I love the
Thank
color
you.
purple. It's my favorite color. My grandmother was named Violet. My mom's name is Lavender. I grew up with that color just in our family names, and it's just a cool color, and I love that suit.
That's what my
That's
entire
what's up.
channel's based off of, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
The purple
If you
theme.
go to my channel, everything on my channel is purple. My thumbnails, my banner, my what's that?
Got a signature.
The icon. Yeah, it's kind of like my signature.
Yeah, I like it.
We got a Devil and Pixie says abyssal horror. Yes, and we're not talking about demon possessed vacuum cleaners either. TSS got that one. There goes another egg. I'm shooting it.
Wait, you found another one?
Yep.
I'm coming.
I'm on the way. I got my gun ready.
All right, here we go. Get your bolt casters out. Ah! There's the lava core. Pick it up, TSS.
Oh, you want me to run in there? Okay. Why is it not letting me? I can't see it. Yeah, it's not letting me. What the hell? It's a good thing I just finished purchasing my shield modules. Ow.
Oh shit.
Dude, that literally all the bolt caster fire looked like something from Star Wars, like Clone Wars.
Oh fudge. My shield's down. Whoa.
It looked like that scene in episode 2 where like they're like flying over Geonosis.
Yes, and it's just lasers and like lightsabers everywhere.
Yeah, dude, that's true. That did look like that kind of. Dude, that one is really going after TSS. Oh, I just saw a bit of his leg roll by. Oh, you died?
He got me. I died.
Aww.
I got him, but he got me.
Death by stalking monstrosity. I love that it says that. That is so
life
cool.
Life is pleasant, death is peaceful. It is transition that's troublesome.
That's morbid as hell.
Okay, where are you guys at? Ah, you're over there.
Wish I'd wait for your presence. Jelly Rogers says, yeah, something like huge seas, epic monsters, and some Subnautica quest style. Yeah, like, I think that, imagine this. This is how I picture it being implemented with the procedural gen. So there's going to be part...
Bro, hang on, hold up.
What?
I gotta tarp my room. I gotta tarp my room before you continue on.
Why do you think you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like something juicy's coming, so, but go ahead.
Gonna tarp your room. Make sure you put plexiglass between you and all your china, because you guys are about to become so aroused you break everything.
Right,
no, but
don't be facing your TV.
No, but Jelly Roger's like onto something, right? And I think this is how they're going to do this. Jelly, like, well, I mean, speculate. Maybe they might do it like this. Don't, be adults, guys. But how cool would it be when you go in the water, okay, and there's a part that it starts to go deep and it gets really dark, and when you lose visibility, when it goes completely black, a new procedural generation kicks in, where it generates a completely like different thing altogether, like around you.
Like fish are glowing type shit. Like
like huge creatures, like giant like underwater mountains. Like it's like you're in a completely different biome, right? Because the procedural generation is all based on draw distance. So and like LODs, right? So like once as you approach closer towards things, the level of detail increases. So once you go into like the blackness of the abyss, right, it no longer has to generate things out of your view, and it can put a lot more resources on giant sea creatures and shit like that, I mean, maybe I'm just, going off the top of the dome here, but I think that would be a really cool implementation of the whole like abyss idea.
Maybe even if it kind of like the game itself doesn't even get in there at like the launch of it, later on. You know what I'm saying? Like another update for like on top of that update. It would definitely be cool to see him to move on with that. Quick question for you guys: can you see my grave?
I could not see your grave.
No, but I turn around and there's biological horrors everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Panda's having
here,
fun.
Like gathering frigate fuel, and I just turn around and you're like, just devastation's going on over here.
Oh gee, thanks. They're coming after me again. Ow, 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 ow. Reload.
Help is all the way, dear.
Ow! Jeez, this thing's pack a punch. Ow.
Panda, if you can name that movie, bro, I'll send you $1.
What does it say it again?
Help is on the way, dear. It's a classic. You should.
No, I know, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I had to. It took a second to remember the name, but yeah, dude, that's legal in the state of Texas. That's my money right now.
Well, I'll send it to you.
No, I'm fucking with you.
All right. Is there anything still chasing me? Okay. I gotta resort my inventory again.
Bro, I was laid the fuck out when I was just like shooting my bolt caster. I was flying like laid completely sideways, just like shooting it, like just relaxed, like yeah.
Help!
Oh,
Oh my god, this thing,
that thing is really
just,
chasing you.
bro, that thing flung me at least like a football field, bro.
I think I got it. That
Like,
thing was really going
like,
at you.
like touchdown Browns, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Shitting
crap. Oh
yourself.
wait, my ship's right back. That's good.
Ivy Mike says, I would love it, but I'm not sure if they can do it without a universe reset. A lot of people are really worried
See?
about that. I've been hearing that in streams, but you know what?
Yeah, I was worried about that today, thinking about like if they're gonna add like a change that big, like it's gonna require a reset. We're pretty familiar with resets and updates, so
I was just going to say, the No Man's Sky
Really hope
community has
not.
just gotten used to non-permanence. So for as much as we fear it, we are also unfortunately used to it and can adapt. So
but I've gotten okay with it. Think about it though, guys. Like, aren't you kind of sick of the way it looks right now? Like, wouldn't it be nice to have like a new start fresh again, even though we just got one? Like, the way I look at it, it's always a good thing when they reset because things will look different. It's just a fresh look again.
I wouldn't
I have
say
one
that
thing
I'm
to say to
sick
that.
of it, but
I have one thing to say to that. Hell no.
No,
Literally, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like I have so much set up in the system that I'm in. I'd hate for it to change.
yeah. As long as my base doesn't change, I don't care about the scenery much. Like,
hey,
as long as
Yeah.
my base doesn't move. What's up?
Yeah.
I found a cave. We got to do some spelunking. We got to go. Flashlights on.
Oh, is it one of those?
I don't know, but it's a. I'm hoping there's some biological horrors.
Another quick question, if you guys are
I'm on the
willing to,
way.
and if you can. Does anybody have magnetized furite?
I believe I do. I do. I have got quite a bit of it. You want some?
Can I get 100?
You can get 100. Right,
Thank
let's
you
see.
very much.
All right, how do I change stack size? There we go. All right, so we're gonna send 100.
There's a whispering egg outside of where this little cave's at. Oh, dude, this cave looks intense. Oh, I almost fell in.
I saw that.
Broke that stack size down. Send it to TSS.
Oh,
There
I
you
was just
go.
goofing. I was just goofing. New boot goofing.
Dude,
Alright, thank
goofing.
you. Alright, before we delve into this cave, let me see if this works.
Alright.
And signature purple color. Ta-da!
Oh
Now you
wait,
think
you
we'll
guys
be
see
able to? Hang on, I'm coming out the cave.
let's see.
I jumped in. Yeah, I see it.
Alright,
Purple radar.
see if you can spawn anything.
It does. It lets me summon my exocraft.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh
Not
nope,
me.
nope. It says exocraft not owned.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, I kind of hope they update that.
Oh my god, the purple roamer. That is so sick.
Dude.
Hidden purple and
second.
black roamer, dude.
Bruh. I would personally go red and white for me, but yeah, purple, dude, that looks sick. Let me turn on my light so I can.
There's that one.
Seafoam green nomad over here.
What? That's nasty, dude. Oh, look at the Colossus.
Seafoam green
Man.
Colossus.
I just have all my vehicles here.
Cause why not, you know?
Yeah. But,
Seafoam green.
I literally named all of mine after, animals. So, like, it's not just, like, Roamer, Colossus, and stuff like that. Like, the Roamer is the gorilla, but I used, like, numbers in it, so it's G0RR1LL4. And then, like, I did that with all of them. The, new bike is the Mantis, the old, what is this thing? Nomad is the Grasshopper, and then actually somebody gave me that name in a stream, was Grasshopper. And then I called the giant Colossus the Elephant.
Nice.
That's badass. Sword says, how much longer are you guys going to be on? As long as I feel like
That's a
it.
good question.
As long as I feel like it.
Anne Marie Winter.
I mean, we've been streaming for a while, so I'm probably going to end it pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, maybe another 30 minutes or so.
Welcome to the
Okay.
show, Anne Marie Winter.
Not sure what Anne Marie Winter is saying. I love this game, man. And then Riffer Free, RevDC, CSDC, DSV. Fuck yeah.
So what happened is she heard something juicy in the conversation, and that's what happens, folks. When your mind goes just complete overhaul, mind blown. That's what happens. You start typing just absolutely crazy shit.
She was in the middle of typing, and then we started talking about abyss and like crevices and darkness and serpents, and then she got the goose pimples and just started tap dancing on that keyboard, and just random shit happened.
Sword says every time you say whispering eggs, I think of role models whispering eye.
What if I said it like this, whispering eggs?
Jelly Rogers says Anne-Marie just fell asleep on the keyboard while his son stole the phone.
We're just fucking around. Welcome to the show, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, welcome, Anne-Marie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you out like that, but you must understand a bunch of random types is going to get you called out.
Those who know the channel know that sometimes we will say some things, and it's all in good humor. Jelly Rogers says, would be great, Panda, I agree, but also just a huge underwater world to explore. Dark as fuck, but full of procedural generated new plants, etc. Even just with small fishes and and medusas. How are you going to throw and medusas in there like nonchalant? Like, dude, Jelly Rogers just goes, and medusas.
And medusas.
Like, that's just part of it, and medusas. Like, you can't secondary medusas. Yeah, it'd be cool if we had some plants, some small fishes, and medusas.
And medusas. Dude, I don't know why, but every time you say that, it just sounds really southern and country. And medusas.
And medusas. Devil Pixie says, goddamn right there, Deb. Fucked up. Devil Pixie says, not sure. It would actually require a universe reset if they found a way to utilize the planetary core. This is already there, but currently restricted and blocked by collision. Okay, sounds like you know what you're talking about. I'll take your word for it, and let's just say I agree with whatever you said. That sounds good to me. Ivy Mike says, I have so many hours in so many different bases. I'm not sure how their base relocation would work with multiples. Oh, that's true, because when we went from Atlas Rises to this, you could relocate your base and bring it back, but now you have unlimited base building, so how would you relocate the bases if you've got like 30 different bases?
Yeah,
So,
it's like, okay, which one?
exactly. It might pull up a screen of all the different ones you've had, maybe.
Well, that's why you might want to name your bases, because like if they're all gibberish, you're gonna be like, which one was this one? Which one was that one?
Yeah.
Which one had the dadgum mad medusas?
Alright, we gonna explore this cave or?
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Jelly Rogers said, too lazy to see on Google Translate how Medusa Italian word is on English. So I guess in Jelly Rogers' native tongue, Medusa might mean something else. I don't know. Is that what they're referring to, potentially? Or am I just being ignorant?
Not sure.
Probably not the best thing to just charge running into a cave like this.
I know, like, we're going in hard. We're like, let's go to the depths, the bowels.
Let's go to the depths.
Dude, it ends
I feel
here.
like Morgan Freeman should be commenting right now.
That is so anticlimactic. I thought it was going to be so much more.
I'm like, that was great. Wait, I can fix this. Let's make this a little bit better here. Oh, you can't go any lower.
But
At
What
the
about a
bottom of the
grenade?
planet, or the center of the planet.
What about one of these?
That was
Wait.
literally the shortest journey to the center of the Earth ever.
and then Hidden goes like maximum violence. Like you're trying to use terrain manipulator, and then Hidden goes, "What about a grenade?"
But I'm out of them, so I'm not able to fire one off.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Bro, have you guys seen the original Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
Yeah, that's a funny
Probably
movie.
saw it at one point.
Bruh, we were all like launching out of this cave, and it looked like the scene from when those elves take off in their little jetpacks out of the North Pole.
Dude, that cave bummed me out because I saw it from the air. It's like the only cave I've seen, and I was flying, and I was like, "Oh, that looks good," and then it was totally lame.
Yeah, I'm surprised music at the bottom didn't happen. It was like whack whack whack.
Dude, what if there was like a tiny little violin on the ground at the bottom?
Just pick it up.
Just start
Or what
playing
if like
it.
Sean's face? What if Sean Murray's face pops up? And he's like, "You want to go deeper?"
Looks like you're out of grenades.
You guys can't drive my exocrafts, can you?
Nope.
No,
No.
no. Unfortunately, we
But
can't.
if you build an exocraft geobay, we can use it. But that's it.
Okay, so I found this other cave over here. This one might be promising. It looks like the thing that ate Boba Fett.
I found vortex cubes,
Nice.
or as they're called in Next, subterranean relics.
Whoa.
Well, this one's a little bit better. It goes a little deeper.
If you if you walk up against the edge of that wall, it'll clip, and you can see it continues on the other side.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Ooh.
TSS has opened the way. He has revealed the path.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? Oh, very nice.
Bro, we need to get people populating inside of a fucking cave. Like, have a cave city, dude. Like, a population full of people, like, linking caves
Hermits?
together.
You want to get a bunch of hermits together?
Hold on, we got Mock Tone in the chat. Big shout out to Mock Tone. Welcome back to Hidden Panda Show.
What up, dude?
Thank you for stopping by and dropping a comment.
Will that joined.
Will McGuire, is this game worth getting? Yes.
Bruh, hold up. Yes,
Yeah,
it's worth
definitely.
getting.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Have you been hiding in the No Man's Sky cave, bro?
So Will
Yeah, he's
McGuire,
been
Like,
part
are
of
we
the cave
are we
community
about
that
to
you got
are we
going.
about to find Will like in this actual
Hold
cave
on.
right now?
I'm gonna sell this to Will. Will, despite what you've heard about No Man's Sky since launch, all of the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. All of the publications that have come back out, like IGN, Eurogamer, all those guys, they've all turned around and said that since the next update, that No Man's Sky fulfills all the promises that it made pre-launch. Not only that, but if you're playing on PlayStation 4, you can find a used copy for $10 at your local game store. If that doesn't give you reason enough to play No Man's Sky, I don't know what will. Yes, it's worth playing. We'd love to have you in the community. Continue to check this out, and you'll see why it's worth playing. And welcome to the Hidden Panda Show, by the way. I hope you like the stream. We've got Jelly Roger says, okay, actually Medusa is jellyfish. Crap that my nick is similar, and I crapped out that word. Okay, so they meant to say jellyfish, but it crapped out Medusa. Because I was like, who the fuck casually throws out Medusa in the middle of a sentence? Like, yeah, I want to see tigers and lions, cats, birds, and fucking Medusas. I'm just like, what? Oh, this is kind of a big, wide cave right here.
I know, right? I'm actually lost in it.
Good job.
I was totally about to say something. I'm gonna not say it, y'all.
It was perverted. Whenever Hidden says that, it was totally perverted.
Yeah. I was gonna say, dude, this cave reminds me of my ex-girlfriend.
Oh my god. He said it anyway.
I'm sorry, dude. I had to throw it out there.
That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
straight up. I'm lost right now.
This is a good cave. I'm liking this one. This is
But
some.
see, it'd be way cooler, dude, if there was like something lurking around in here that like we have to be on our toes about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some caves do, but since this is an well, no, that's not true because that's toxic. The system I'm in is Uncharted and it has tons of animals in it.
Well,
So,
this is.
I mean, some of the. Say again? I haven't
Like
found
in the
any
cave.
caves yet, but I guess I really haven't been looking too hard for them.
I kind of want to build a base in a cave like this far down and like out of the way and like mysterious.
People just don't see it.
Well, no pun intended to your previous joke, but this cave has a wide berth in the middle part of it, and you should be able to put quite an extensive cave in there. Oh shit! That gas thing is killing me.
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't just hear me talk about, oh, that's toxic?
See, like, this right here would be a cool spot to just slap down your base computer in it, because it's, like, flat. It's, like, a really cool spot to put a base. It's just a matter of getting out. That's the thing.
Dude, I think I am gonna put a base computer down here. Matter of fact,
You should, dude. You should totally build in here.
once I refill my life support.
I would like to come back and see how much this has changed.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap it down.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The only thing you do got to be careful of is, I mean, I don't think you'd really have a problem here, Panda, but I have noticed that, there's quite a problem with building underground. Ground tends to really... There's a Gravitino ball down here. Ground tends to regenerate in bases for some reason. And, I've said it a couple times, and I really do hope they fix it.
Me too. I just kind of I want to put like what do you call it? Like little like base computers, like little interesting areas, in case the possibility of it not fucking up. You know, if you try to build here, arises.
I hear you.
So,
Will is asking what we do in game. Screw around a lot.
yeah, there's or go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's literally a lot to do in this game. I mean, base building, exploration. I certainly hope that they kind of up the combat. I think you guys were talking about it earlier. Aside from just fighting robots and the occasional, you know, alien that pops out of the ground when you're harvesting those eggs, I really hope that they get some, you know, bigger, scarier creatures that you have to go after. Maybe that you have to go after with a crew. Like, you couldn't just do it on your own. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff. Trading, farming, base building, I already said that. You got anything else, Panda?
Yeah, I mean, you touch on all of it. Whether it's multiplayer, people do their own like death matches because you can kill other players. So people have set up like actual deathmatch arenas. You could fight pirates. You can save freighters from attack. You can explore. You can amass a fleet of up to 50 frigates to send on missions. Like, pretty much TSS touched on everything, so there's a shit ton of stuff you can do.
You must have PvP off, I'm guessing.
No, I don't have friendly fire turned off.
You don't? Because I'm shooting you. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
Let me see.
Bro, what do you mean doing anything? It's bouncing off the walls like that.
Well, I know, but I'm shooting him, and he's not saying anything.
Oh.
Yeah, it says.
It looks like that garbage scene in A New Hope.
and people watching the stream, they can verify on my thing. It says can damage other players, anyone. So I don't have that feature shut off.
Huh. Interesting.
Shoot me. That literally bounced right off your forehead.
Yeah, same here.
So fast.
I love shooting in caves. Bullets just bounce everywhere.
Yeah, tell me we're not in the garbage.
Oh my god.
You know what it is? You literally gotta get like a crew together and like have two people continuously fire their bolt casters.
Yes.
Just start playing some like dubstep music or something, or like club music.
Oh, dude, no, dude, TSS.
What?
All right, whenever we meet up with Hidden, we're gonna shoot off our laser blasters, and wow, that sounded very homoerotic. We're
gonna shoot off our blasters together.
You ever seen Spaceballs when they talk about the Schwartz? I got that whole vibe.
Yes.
But we're gonna shoot off our laser blasters, and then Hidden's gonna bust dance moves right in the middle of the floor. Let's do this.
Oh god.
I'm gonna turn off my flashlight.
Alright, let me know whenever you're ready.
Alright. Here we go. Make it extra sexy, Hidden.
Gotcha.
Dance. Dude, that is so perfect right now.
This sucks. owning nightclubs.
I ran out.
No Man's Sky.
Hold on, we gotta reload. And dude, I'm gonna put a spotlight on you.
I'm trying to find a good angle to have him bounce. Or maybe shooting off the ceiling is better.
Nightclub coming to No Man's Sky.
Dude, you look like that Jennifer Lopez Waiting for Tonight music video. 80s babies will know exactly what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh god.
That was
I
awesome.
like that scene from the Night of the Roxbury, bro.
Dude, Sander and Ghost came back to a fucking light show. Yes, dude. Yes. Hell yes. Let me get caught up on the chat real quick. That's awesome.
So yeah, Will, that's just one of the many things you can do in No Man's Sky.
That was perfect, Hidden. That was so perfect. Jolly Roger says, fair No Man's Sky disco, hell yeah. Sandern says, did y'all smoke something in my absence? Hey, maybe not. Who knows? Sword says, bolt caster with ricochet won't damage. Okay, I guess it won't damage other players.
Gotcha.
That kind of makes sense now. Dude, that
wait,
was...
so this should work.
We just had some cave disco, bro.
Yeah, now I see it.
Where else in the galaxy can you find a cave disco, bro?
Bro, like that was...
Yep, there it is.
That was almost like the scene from The Matrix where like Morpheus is like machines and everybody's like dancing and sweating on each other.
Guys, Will said, I will get it tomorrow. Enough said.
Boom. Mic drop. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yes.
Bro, he saw that disco and he was like, no way, dude. Will started sweating and was like, dude, I need this game like ASAP.
Dude, he was
Does anybody know where the hell we are?
No, I think we're lost, bro. We're like we're in Stranger Things right now, bro. Like,
so here's Sander goes to the orgy rave scene. That's the scene. That was like the orgy rave scene. All we were missing was like Morpheus standing on a precipice just going machines. Oh shit.
Hell no.
I hope Will is seeing this right now. He literally just bore a hole through the earth, through the planet. And Will, by the way, all three of us were located in different systems, came to this one, landed on this planet, and then went underground. If that doesn't at least make your testicles retreat to your anus, I don't know what will.
That's a different way than I would have said it, but hey, there we go.
No, Panda's pretty spot on, because obviously Sand came back, and that's exactly what happened to Sand. He was like,
and there is a perfect hole. Dude, that is a legit, perfectly straight hole.
Thank you.
Now that reminds me of my ex-girlfriend.
Too far.
That's almost spot on.
I'm gonna head back to my ship.
Okay.
I gotta find the. There it is.
Uh-oh, my life support's at 10%.
I just crawled through a brown hole.
Sandra says, make the testes react like Red Dead's dynamic balls.
Bro, have you heard that yet, Panda? Have you heard that when you're riding on horseback in Red Dead Redemption? True story right now. When you go to a winter climate, your testicles on your horse will shrink. No,
wait,
that is absolutely true.
They actually put testicles on the horse?
Yeah, and not only that, but they retract in cold and hot weather.
Ow,
dude,
that's a rock.
I think an invisible lasher plant just whipped me right across the chest because I took damage for no reason.
Get caught back up.
Jelly Rogers says, oh yeah, go ahead.
I like testicles and a noose.
The anus.
It's just too much porn, I think. He says my English is really bad, but I understand words like testicles and buttons.
I almost like want to highlight that comment. That's a great comment. That and Sandarin's came back to a fucking light show comment. That was awesome.
I was trying to get underneath you, Panda, to see if you could land on my ship.
Where are you? Oh, yeah. Let me see.
The ships won't really go slower than 41 units per second, so I don't know if this is gonna work. We gotta like time this perfect.
All right, I'm gonna go up. Oh, that was a great turn. And drop. Oh, I barely missed it. Okay.
You know what? Maybe it'll help if I actually go in third person. Hold on. I hate flying ships in third person, but
I love
Me
it.
too, dude.
I'll
love
play
it.
third person on foot. But
Yep. Flying, you're in first person?
No.
No.
It won't let me land on it. I just ended up hitting it.
Okay.
Why do you think that is, TS?
What?
Why do you think you like flying in first person?
I like the feeling of actually being in my ship, like actually seeing what the cockpit looks like, and just feeling the actual movement of the ship. Where it's like outside, it actually kind of makes me a little dizzy, and I mean, while it looks cool, I just like the immersion that flying in the cockpit gives me, versus
I
being.
bet you fly your ship more realistically too. Like you don't just come in all crazy upside down. Just let the game.
Yeah, no, I usually don't do that.
See, you're like me. I cannot. Dude, you can ask Panda. I will fly so accurate, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty anus about it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why am I taking damage for no reason?
You weren't. That was me.
Oh, you bastard.
Sand says, "We've all been there, Jelly. Most never left." That's what's up.
I lost you. Oh. No,
Gotcha.
that's not you.
Guys, we
Nah, I
get
think
kicked
you're
off
behind
the
me.
stream for
You're
2
behind me,
hours.
aren't you?
Pretty crazy.
Ugh.
We've had most of these people with us the entire time, so hell yeah, guys.
I just like looked at myself on the camera and realized that like my neck was like doing this weird thing. I had to like change my posture. It literally looked like I like needed a brace or something.
Oh, hey,
And-
now since we've attacked each other, your health bar is red.
So I'm appearing as an enemy now.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, I gotta step outside real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, no worries.
If I knew the coordinates to my planet, I would totally let you guys have them. I just don't know. I gotta figure them out.
Ooh, pirates. I get to attack a pirate.
Hold on now. Maybe you need some assistance with that.
I'm gonna refuse to pay you anything, and you can come get some.
Oh. Alright. Lost. Oh, now
I see where you are.
I see where you are now. Pirate. Out of range. God damn it, hold still. There we go.
Dude, I love the view of like killing that thing like just above the rings like this. That was pretty neat.
It's weird because it feels like my weapons are actually doing less damage now, even though I upgraded them.
Oh, that certainly should not be happening.
I know.
Sandarin says showdown over a dead world. Yeah, dude. All right, where are these other planets? I can't see the other planet. I think I'm on the back side of the
Oh, hold on a second.
of the system.
There is 2 other planets. Okay.
Yeah, one of them is like a lush planet with orange grass that I want to go check out real quick.
Okay. Oh, there's one to the right. It's just it's one of the, it's an exotic planet, but I find those planets kind of boring because there's nothing on them. Like, they're always the same. Like, they have fauna and rocks, but there's nothing else there.
Right.
Where... I hope they give them more purpose. That would be cool. I don't know how they would do that, though, but... I found that lush planet. I'll head towards it now.
I think that they're neat as far as new planet biomes are concerned. But what I would really like to see at some point eventually is I want to see biomes or planets that have multiple biomes on the one planet. I've always desired that.
They sort of do have, but it doesn't seem like it's very diverse right now. I've been on a few planets that have scorched biomes along with lush biomes, which is kind of cool to walk up on just this. It's literally just charred, and there's no flora at all. It's just all rocks.
Right.
And that's interesting, but like I said, that's like the only secondary one that I've come across.
Yeah, I want to see a planet that's got like a snowy pole, and then it's got some desert, some just like a mixed bag. I know it would be really difficult graphically, but I would love to see planets that have like active volcanoes or plumes of smoke coming out or something, like a lightning striking the ground. Could you imagine?
That's something that I've actually brought up in a couple of the streams that I've done or just been talking about with people, is if you were actually to have active, you know how you have like storms and stuff right now?
Right.
What if the storms consisted of something that instead of just hurting your health, if you flew through it with your ship, or it actually damaged part of your base that was on that planet? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was more to it than just, oh, I can't go outside right now.
Right.
It's like, you actually, after the storm happened, well, my ship's launch duster has to be repaired now or something. Something basic, not major, but, just to kind of deter you from using any big machinery in that, biome. This actually reminds me of the planet that, L-Plays was on earlier.
Sorry, I just had to go on mute for a second. My wife gave me some good news about a friend of ours that,
that's good.
We just found out that she's pregnant. Her pregnancy was confirmed by the doctor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I didn't catch the very last thing that you said.
I was saying, did you hear the part about how I was talking about if it would damage certain parts of your base and different vehicles and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, and then the last thing I said is this planet that you said is lush and has a lot of flora and stuff. It reminds me of the planet that I watched L-Plays play on earlier today.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of, in a way, not entirely, but if John Hall is still there, it's kind of reminding me of Rainbow Sherbet just a little bit, with the all the bright colors and stuff like that. I normally don't frequent these sorts of planets. I like sort of like the one that we were just on, that's more dead.
Yeah.
But those tend to be the planets that I enjoy the most.
Ah, fudge. Oh, I'll just make another one. I forgot to pick up my refiner from the last planet.
Oh, damn.
Oh, well. I'll just make another one, like I said. Oh, no, my life
Oh,
support
this has
should be back.
quite an extensive cave network down here.
I will
wow.
come join you in a second.
with interconnecting parts.
Alright, yeah, I do need a little bit more condensed carbon.
Oh, this is a great.
Yeah, the one thing that I always make sure is I have a reserves of the basics of what I need. Like condensed carbon, ammunition, oxygen, stuff like that.
Yeah, I always keep stacks of like the essentials. Like, I won't leave a system until I've got a couple stacks of, you need tritium for your pulse drive. You need warp cells, things like that, because you don't want to get stuck in a system that doesn't have a space station and not have any warp cells, and you have to try to figure out how to grind one out, or have a friend come pay you a visit and give you one.
Yeah. Which it's nice that we can do that now, though.
I love that. Being able to transfer inventory is a great thing.
The other thing you could do, with that warps, like, if you're in a system that doesn't have a space station, if you're not developed in that system, I guess, then you're kind of stuck. But if you're developed there, you could always just make yourself a personal portal and port back to one that does have a space station.
Oh, that's true. I want to see barren snow and sand worlds again. No life at all. Yep. Me and Sander and Pillay have that in common. That we like the more barren worlds where it feels truly alien. And what I will say, in Atlas Rises and previous versions of No Man's Sky, there were planets that would have these sweeping rock formations that created these like holes with these like sweeping vistas and all this kind of stuff. And so with all the good that's come with the terrain generation changing, there's a lot of things that we're missing too. So even though this is a more realistic sort of generation with longer flat parts and rolling hills and obvious mountains and stuff that occur in the distance, I do miss some of the older terrain as well. But I'll tell you this, I will not trade this game for the old one. Despite some of the things I miss about the old one. Sandern also says, remember that atmosphere type that was blue, yellow, and orange? Yeah, remember different color water? I don't even think that exists anymore. I think all water in No Man's Sky is now blue.
Oh wow, Will just bought the game.
I literally was just reading that comment that Will just bought the game and is downloading it. Wow, that is awesome. I'm excited. Will McGuire, I'm going to type my my gamer tag and add me on PSN, and we can play together and whatnot. So that is my PSN gamer tag. Add me, and whenever you see I'm on, feel free to join my game. If you grief me, I will kick you, and that's really it. Otherwise, there's no rules. Sanderin says, yepper. Jolly Roger says, good choice, Will. Say farewell to your real life. Sanderin says, Sparta. Because 300 comments. Ah, nice. Nice. I was not keeping track of that.
Throw that realistic world out the window. Just saying. We have a bunch of upside-down spiders, some half-looking human blob things, some half-worms. There's a lot of weird stuff on this planet.
My favorite thing about this planet, though, is like the ground. Like it's orange grass, and then the way that the hills roll, and I love all the trees. And the sky has a lot of really cool colors, like orange.
Nighttime, the sky literally turned purple. It was so cool.
Oh, that's sick. Well, that's a huge one.
How far away from me are you?
I don't know.
Shiz. You're 4 hours away from me by foot. I'm gonna run back to my ship.
I went through a cave and ended up pretty far away from my own ship, but I'm making my way back now. I don't like calling the ship to me if I don't have to, just because the resources it uses.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I did, in my system, is I went around in, each planet in my system, I built 2, outposts. You know how you have those, really small, like outposts that you can go to that they usually have a trader in them, and they usually have a galactic.
Right.
I also built a trading, like one of those giant trading stations on each planet too. So like you have landing pads and stuff if you want to go to different planets, so you don't have to like waste your fuel taking off. If someone decides to visit me. And also for my own use, because I didn't feel like having to use fuel every time I need to go collect a resource.
Right.
You have discovered a mineral twice.
Hey, Will, so
Sky.
I accepted your friend request. Also, the next time that I'm on, that I see that you're on, I have a ton of these things called stasis devices that are worth a lot of money, and I like to give new players a care package. So whenever you're on and I see you next time, keep a couple inventory slots free, and I'll drop in your game and I'll give you some stasis devices to get started. Hidden, are you back?
What's up, dude? Are you guys gone?
Guess what?
We're off that planet.
TSS is going to update you on some good news with Mr. Will. TSS, what just happened?
What happened?
Will apparently, while he was watching this stream, went ahead and bought No Man's Sky and is currently.
My man, bruh, send me an invite, Will, if you're still listening, and link up with the Hidden Panda Show, bro. This was destiny.
If you do, then maybe Panda can give you those, whatever those were called.
Stasis
first.
devices.
I think by now, my plant should have grown back on my freighter. And,
you gonna hook Will up, bro?
Package.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hook him up with a care package. He's getting some Stacies.
Yeah, I've got some goodies for Will too. So if Will, if you could hear,
we are willing to help.
Yeah, you're gonna need it too. That's crazy. That's awesome that he just got the game.
Yeah.
They saw your hand creep by.
Bro, it's gotta be that. It had to be that cave disco, bro. That right there is a seller to anybody, bro.
That
I know, right?
That said, dude, that was hilarious. I kind of want to go back and watch that. Sandarin Pillay.
If you can clip that, and like
For
just
intro,
use it
make
as a
that the
short
intro.
video clip.
Dude, make it the Hidden Panda intro, dude.
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be like how every video starts, and then like the title pops up. Dude, that's gonna be hilarious. Sander, I will clip that. TSS. Sandarin says, "Welcome to the community, Will." Yes, a big welcome to the No Man's Sky community, Will. We are here for you. There are all sorts of different players in the No Man's Sky community, whether you want PvP or whether you want co-op.
You just got a great game, Will.
You got a great game. So there's going to be all kinds of player types that are all catered to different play styles. No Man's Sky's got permadeath mode, where if you die, that's it. You're done. You lose everything. There's survival mode, which is a more difficult version of the game. You've got normal mode. Creative mode for new players is a great way to learn the mechanics and get started. Creative mode you don't die. Nothing costs any money. So it's just a great way to get a feel for the game. And reach out to anybody that you see here in the chat if you need anything from anybody in the Hidden Panda Show community, at least. And join the Hidden Panda Show community page on PS4.
Right.
And you'll see us there as well. And we share pictures and stuff like that.
Wait,
so.
Panda, you have a community that you got too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look for that later then.
Yep. It's you can't miss it. It's Hidden Panda Show, and it has the Hidden Panda Show logo on there. And
okay.
Boom. That's it. Will says, thanks, Sandarin. Ballisticola says, just don't touch the eggs, Will. If you do,
call us up and we will. And we are like the Ghostbusters, bro.
We will come rescue you.
Will, who you gonna call, bro?
We'll try to if we're not busy holding nightclub.
Yeah. When we're doing the nightclub thing, we can't stop. When we're dancing to the laser rave, it's like we can't drop
right.
that.
It's like the drugs take over, brother. The drugs take over.
We needed a fourth person to produce light so that Panda can get in there and booty clap the cork off of some wine bottles, man. That's really what we needed, man. The Sandarin says the abyss calls. and you will be getting more next week. Will, the company supports the game immensely. Correct. So the game, if you go back and look at all the different versions of the game, from vanilla to Foundation to Pathfinder to Atlas Rises to Next, you can really see the evolution of the game and what's taken place over the last 2 years. You have a developer that supports the game, and next week, like Sandarin is saying, there's a new update called The Abyss that's coming that's also going to change the game in a variety of ways. So you have chosen a great time to join the No Man's Sky community. Hidden, go ahead. What were you going to say?
And speaking of joining, Will, if at all possible, brother, if you can jump on this party chat and get on the Hidden Panda show right now with us, let us know. I'd love to pull you on.
What is Will playing on? Because, I mean, if he didn't even buy it for the PS4 and we're inviting him to all this stuff.
That's true. Will, do you have PlayStation 4? We need a
We
confirmation.
should have asked that first.
We need
really
a confirmation, bro.
I know this whole time he's
way
like
ahead of ourselves.
he bought it on like Steam and he's like, I can't play with you guys.
You guys only just sold me the game, like.
It's like, do you have Discord? Which I do have Discord, but yeah. So
I kind
Will,
of sort of have Discord.
did you get it on PS4? Jelly Rogers like, actually don't touch the eggs, feels a bit.
Oh my God! Will says I have it
Pornaholic.
on PlayStation 4. Will has it
Alright.
on PlayStation 4.
There we go.
Confirmation.
Jump on this party chat and let's get you on the show, bro. I want to talk to you. Will, come on down.